Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. How is everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Let's go. Are we going to $90,000, guys, in the next coming days? We'll be discussing here the parabolic move that we are forming throughout the last few months. Very steep higher lows. We just breaking all-time high consistently, and it does look like we don't want to stop anytime soon. We are still building short liquidations above us. We'll be discussing the different scenarios, guys, throughout this live stream. And also there are some altcoins that I want to talk about, all right, that I do think that they are a very good investment. In my personal opinion, of course, this is only my opinion, not yours. Make sure to do your own research, but I will be discussing a few altcoins that could bring some pretty nice gains in the next coming months and even weeks, guys. And that is what we want, right? Not when the price is pumping very aggressively up 200, 300, 500%. We want to get in before those pumps happen, right? On many different altcoins such as Chainlink. Chainlink is my number one. It's probably not the best one based on risk to reward. I am expecting in between a 5 or a 10x on Chainlink. I'm not expecting Chainlink to go to $300 or $500. It's currently at $13. If we get to all-time high, I'm happy because I'm heavily invested in this. But there are some smaller cap coins, mid cap coins, and we know how the cycle moves, guys. The cycle moves in pure speculation into Bitcoin and then moving to altcoins, and it happens every single time, and it will happen again. So we want to be ready for those different altcoins to profit massively. The speculation goes in Bitcoin, people make the money in Bitcoin, they start flipping it to Ethereum, some L1 projects, and then the mid-cap coins, and then we get that epic altcoin season. Now, this does take time after Bitcoin breaking all-time highs, so we do have a little bit of time left to get into those altcoins that have not been popping, guys. This is opportunity of a lifetime, and you will not believe it till you actually see the gains in your pocket, right? Remember, no financial advice here, guys. This is only my personal opinion. I'm telling you what I am doing, where I am positioned, and we're going to be going through all of that in today's live stream just to get ready, guys, because hey, you know, this is not going to last forever. It's going to be a few months, even a few weeks, in what we want to be positioned, of course, in our portfolio. Now, we'll be talking about the different trading setups as well for Bitcoin as usual, guys. But it looks like that the retracements are very, very shallow. Not interested in taking any shorts on this major move to the upside. It is very, very difficult. We can talk about some extensions, but overall, much interested into some pullbacks and levels that we could just be jumping into long scalps, okay? Zones of interest, and that is what we're going to talk about throughout this live stream. Make sure to destroy the like button as we do get some people joining this live stream. I'm going to go through the comment section. We got a long one here, guys, so we're just going to wait for some people to join in, all right, so they can take advantage of the content and the education and the different opportunities that I do see available. So I need you to destroy the like button, share some love if you want to continue seeing me here throughout YouTube during the next coming weeks, months, and maybe years, right? So let's go right away, smashing up that like button. We can get to 100 likes in the next coming seconds, guys. I know that is possible. We've done it before. We're going to do it again, all right, today, right now, as we speak, right? There we go, 50, almost 60 likes right now. We can get to 100, guys. You're absolute legends. Now, let me go quickly through the comment section. I will be happy in today's live stream to go more through the comment section because last live stream was too concentrated with some altcoins and the Bitcoin analysis and possible setups, right? Of course, we did not get to that level of interest yesterday. We wanted a little bit more of a pullback. However, that did not happen. The price just continued to the upside. There was actually a pretty good long position that happened last night, which is basically sweeping up the first higher low. I mean, this is one of my favorite strategies. When you get a major big pump to the upside, you get the first corrective move and you start scaling here to the upside very slowly and consistently. Now, the first higher low from a major pump is always a great level for a liquidity grab and get the price action to continue to the upside. What you want to see is that sweep of that low to then continue and hit all-time high. This is basically what happened yesterday throughout that big pump that we had, consolidating as we forming higher lows and higher highs. Sweep of the low, continue to the upside. Basically this pattern right over here, one of my favorites, very effective as the price gains that momentum, forms a little bit of an ascending channel, a wedgie structure, right, or channely momentum. You break the channel, sweep up the first higher low from a major pump, right? Same does apply to the downside, okay? When you get a major aggressive dump and you get a lower high and you do get that continuation to the downside without sweeping that high, that is a great level for an SFP, okay? Just a little strategy that I wanted to give you right over there. We did have that one right over here. I did not manage to jump into this long position. I was already in a long here based on a zigzag corrective move and looking for the highs to be taken. Just a nice little scalp day trade to gain $500. And now we're going to be looking for the next one, right? As a scalper and a day trader, we just look for consistent trades every single day. All right. I know some swing traders are going to be looking for, you know, more long positions or even swing short positions, right? Or they missed longing from lower. We've been longing throughout the last few weeks from lower, but taking profits at the highs. We're just consistently looking for the different scalping day trading opportunities. Just like this one right over here that we had also the other day, which was basically sweeping up these lows right over here. Where was it? I can't remember now where it was. I think it was, yeah, this one right over here, right? We had, you know, great long position from last Thursday to claim the highs. Momentum continued. And overall, there has been some great retracements and long opportunities throughout this uptrend. Now, we are going to try and spot what are the next major levels, all right, to look for long opportunities, right? Just continue the momentum. This doesn't look like it doesn't want to stop anytime soon. Guys, let me know if you can hear me, you can see me. Smash up the like button. We got some altcoins here, but altcoins that haven't been pumping yet. And I'll be listening to the people, right? Reading, not listening. The people in the comment section for some altcoins that you do see that have potential, because we can find them together as well. I got a couple of altcoins that I have been getting into the last couple of days, and I want to share that with you. All right, if you have something to share, we can pull out the charts, analyze the situation, take a look at the project, take a look at the charts, and see if we do have, you know, potential gains to the upside. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be the one that says 100x or 200x, but we are going to look for, you know, potential 3x, 5x, right? Staying grounded, staying realistic, right? Looking for 5, maybe 10x, right? On different altcoins that could happen in the next coming weeks. So let's go through the comment section. First of all, before we dive into the technical analysis on Bitcoin, guys, you know, there's nothing much to say here with the technical analysis. We're in price discovery. It is long every single dip that we get. All right, because this is the way how it goes right now with this incredibly bullish momentum. Of course, we want to get into the pullbacks. We don't want to randomly long the tops with high leverage because we get squeezed out with these dips. Those dips that we do get into confluence levels, we want to jump in. So we are going to talk about that in today's live stream, not episode, live stream. Let's go. We do have, bro, 𝗬𝗍𝘆 is live. Yeah, no worries. 𝗬𝗍𝘆 is live, but he should be finishing anytime soon. He has been live for over an hour and 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So not to worry. He'll be finishing soon. And not to worry, okay? It is going to happen where me and 𝗬𝗍𝘆, okay? 𝗬𝗍𝘆 is another coach in the Legends Trading community where he's going to be live as well at the same time as me, but he's about to finish. So ready, steady, go. PM, how are you doing? Aditya, my brother, thanks for joining. Pac-Man, what a legend here. Got my moderators giving power. Did Andy end up buying TIA? Yes, I did. I did buy TIA. I am very much aware of TIA getting a pullback, guys. You know, this has to be, you know, not the best level to buy in right now because it could be an unrealized losses for a few days or even a couple of weeks. Okay, we have been just pumping here throughout the last few days. I am very much aware of the pullback. However, I am willing to hold that pullback. This is going to pop out at some point. It is a great project. The consolidation is great after this selling momentum that we had for several months and a great consolidation for several weeks here. There is just a full recipe to get the explosion. Just be aware that this has been pumping for a few days and you could get those pullbacks. I am ready to support those unrealized losses and maintain them till we actually get the breakout sooner rather than later. Okay, I do not want to buy when the price is pumping. I am happy to buy here, and even if it pulls back a little bit more, I would be willing to add a little bit to that position. There is another cryptocurrency that I've been buying throughout the last 24 hours, and I'm going to talk about it today. It is a very good project from the US, and it looks very, very good. I actually pulled out the chart by accident at the beginning of the stream, so you might know which one it is already. So let's continue through comment section. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, guys, and we'll go right away through comment section. Let's go right away. How is Link looking? Not sure if we are correcting lower or about to go higher, says Palmer. We got the Chainlink chart here. I'll take a look at Chainlink. Let's go in order, guys. All right. Let's try and keep the stream organized. If we do get that pullback on Chainlink, which I think is just going to be a buying opportunity, we are breaking out from the downtrend momentum that we've had since March, breaking it down. Breaking it to the upside. And the corrective structure looks finished. All right, so far so good. Of course, we do not want to FOMO into the pumps. Let's take a look at the pullbacks, proof of support levels, and look for the next higher low for that momentum to continue. All right, really all depends on Bitcoin. We do not want Bitcoin to drop $10,000 right in the next coming days. Tomorrow we do have extremely important news. We got inflation rate, of course, coming out. Will it be lower than expected, higher than expected? We will be seeing some volatility. We also got a bit of news tomorrow on Thursday. We got PPI and we got Fed Chair Powell's speech on Friday. Okay, so we got a week packed of news that could bring some volatility. I don't think it will be bearish in my opinion. I don't think it will affect much the markets to the downside. So once we get over that, I would expect the price to continue with the momentum. Guys, destroy the like button on your way in. We're going to continue through the comment section, get a few more people in the live stream, and then we will dive in through the price of Bitcoin, where we could find some major opportunities, just like we do every single day here on the channel, providing the analysis, the waves, the extensions, the Fibonacci, the timing, the harmonics, the confluence based on pointer controls and value area levels, and all sorts, all of that. We're going to do a little bit of a cocktail, a little bit of Picasso drawing to try and predict what could be the next move where we could take advantage, just like we do, guys, just like we do it. Let's go right away and continue through the comment section. Then we'll dive into the price of Bitcoin, okay? Super low volume, okay? So apparently we have super low volume, guys. Let me know if you can hear me well. Could you take a look at Injective? We can take a look at Injective later on once we finished with Bitcoin. It's going Bitcoin to Solana this cycle more than Ethereum. Yes, very true. This is something that I pointed out as well throughout the previous streams, right? Ethereum is like the classic L1. Solana is obviously giving more risk to reward, right? It's getting more gains than Ethereum and more attention this cycle. So yeah, we could actually, you know, kind of delete Ethereum here and put Solana and large caps, you know, Ethereum into large caps. However, you know, we're still following that cycle of Bitcoin first, then the L1s, the best L1, Ethereum, well, maybe this time Solana, right? All the L1s, Avalanche, ADA, these ones that are already pumping throughout the last few days, and then mid cap, low cap coins. And I am interested in the mid cap, low cap coins because that is where you can make those gains. With Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin right now, yeah, eventually Bitcoin will go to $500,000, but will it be in the next coming months or will it be in the next few years, right? We know that altcoins will be popping very aggressively throughout the next coming weeks, and we want to take advantage of that situation, right? So this is why we're here to do some altcoin hunting so we can make some serious gains throughout the next coming months, you know, weeks and months. Everybody's a genius. That is definitely the season that we're in right now, right? You can buy the worst thing, right? Well, not really, because there's a lot of things that haven't pumped and a lot of things that are pretty dead, right? They look like they're dead. But this is what happens in altcoin season. It is an everybody's a genius season, right? Everybody's a genius season. But when we take a look at this chart, like I mentioned yesterday, total market capitalization, including Bitcoin, this is just very likely going to continue to the upside. We've got a massive cup and handle situation here, and the projection to the upside for the next coming months looks very, very good, going to 4 trillion and even 5 trillion market capitalization, which would be almost double than what it is right now. And this could take just a few months to get up there. Everything points out that that is the situation that we are just about to squeeze out here in the next coming weeks, bringing those massive gains. Of course, there will be pullbacks and there will be moments of doubt, okay? We will get a decent pullback at some point where it's going to be a little bit of a shakeout inside of this bull run, all right? People will be in doubt when Bitcoin drops $3,000 or $4,000, right? It's going to bring a little bit of that fear, all right, before the market continues to the upside. But that would be absolutely natural, guys. We do need those pullbacks, all right? So we also want to be aware of longing here, small little pullbacks. There will be a moment that you will get that volatile move to the downside, and we just want to be ready at certain levels that will be explained throughout this live stream. Let's continue through the comment section before we dive in, guys, all right? It's not all going to pump and we're not going to make a 20-30x through night, all right? It's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to take a few weeks and even a few months. It will be bumpy, guys. It will not be as easy as buy crypto today, wake up tomorrow morning with a 5x, and wake up, you know, next week with a 50x profit. It's going to be bumpy. You're going to be holding some unrealized losses for a few weeks until it recovers, and it's going to move up very slowly and consistently till we get to the final stage of the bull run that is potentially going to be in Q1 of 2025, maybe March. It might be in April. It might be in November of next year after seeing some big bumps throughout the way. We just need to stay grounded and realize, hey, it's gonna take some time and there are gonna be corrective moves, okay? It's not buying and wake up tomorrow morning with a 5x. It's gonna take a little bit of time, okay? Tío, saludos, gracias por todo, tronco, says Rag Capital. Hey, much love to you, my man. Much love to you. Got a Spanish bloke here in the comment section. I'm from Spain, so shout out to you. Maybe he's South American or from Spain, pero saludos, amigo. All the brakes are off. All the brakes are off. Thank God the Americans voted for Trump, says Jack Phillip. Actually, yes. We have numbers today. Yes, we do. What do we have today? Regarding news, regarding news, there's not much news today, but numbers are going up. Dogecoin is going absolutely bananas. We can take a look at Dogecoin, right? Shall we take a look at Dogecoin? Why not take a look at Doge? Doge being the leader of the meme coins. Yeah, Doge is just absolutely flying. Doge is the Bitcoin of the meme coins. My goodness, Dogecoin. Let's get another chart here where we do have some more data. Woo! This is, almost done a 3x in a matter of 4 or 5 weeks, right? About 5 weeks already done a 3x. Very, very nice Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the Bitcoin of the meme coins, and when you get this on the number one meme coin, right? Because Dogecoin is the number one meme coin, all right? You like it or not, Dogecoin is the leader of meme coins, so you would expect some good, solid meme coins, right? That do have a solid name and a community to actually follow the momentum. Shiba Inu hasn't done that bad throughout the last few days, also pumping. This is just the leader of the market, just like Bitcoin is the leader of the cryptocurrency market. Then you are going to see many follow. So I do expect some meme coins that are going to be following Dogecoin throughout the next coming weeks. And we can pull out a few meme coins. I have got one meme coin that I have added to my portfolio, and I'm going to talk about that one as well today. It hasn't pumped too aggressively just yet, and I do see it going to higher levels. It is actually one of the researchers from the, you know, the team favorite meme coin, saying this one, you know, he's like very confident that this one is going to do very, very well in this bull run. Okay, so we need to have a few altcoins, guys. We need to diversify. It's kind of now or never. We either go rich or we go broke in the next coming months. Okay, so we need to take that shot, as we do have those big signs that we are in the initial stages, right, of the last leg to the upside, the crazy wave that should be coming right throughout the next coming weeks and months. And we already see those signs, guys. We already see those signs. Please check Degen. Yeah, we're going to take, I'll be going through some altcoins. What about 𝗕𝗶𝘴𝗴? 𝗕𝗶𝘴 a little bit high right now. What about Ondo? I'm longing with my entire effing portfolio at the moment. Stay cautious, guys. We're getting a lot of greed. We're getting a lot of FOMO. Make sure to diversify. Make sure to use low leverage when you are trading. You know, we are going to see some sharp pullbacks at some point. I don't want to bring fear, guys, but it is what it is when we are in extreme greed. We've got someone here longing with his entire portfolio. Stay cautious, right? I will be protected from major dips, all right, throughout the next coming weeks. Just corrections, just being aware that that is very much possible. What's up, homie, says my hero. What's up, my man? Smash up the like button, says 𝗬𝗫𝘂𝗿𝗫. I'm not sure what's going on with the like button, guys, but it must be broken. My like button must be broken on my YouTube channel. I don't know. It doesn't work. The like button does not go black, okay? It just does not work. We can get to 200 likes. Let me just double check if we are going to get to 200 likes right now. Yes, we are. We are. It's going up. It is going up, guys. Thank you very much for the support. And let's dive in right through the Bitcoin technical analysis so we can look for a long trading setup, right? Shorts are going to be very, very complex without a doubt. All right, we can take a look at some extensions. But right now, what is happening on the price of Bitcoin? Well, we got this situation right there, right? We're forming these slightly higher highs. I wouldn't say it's a channel, right? It's not a channel. It's more like a wedgie structure, right? This is what we got, but it's still very much uptrending. Very, very nice indeed. We got this fake out to the downside. We are maintaining, you know, higher low support pretty nicely here. So the question is, hey, will we get a breakdown? Will we maintain higher low support? There are some interesting shorts entering the market throughout the last hour. All right, we do have some ever so slightly bullish CVD divergence, right, from these pivots, right? Got a lot of shorts entering throughout the last hour on multiple exchanges, right, creating those lower lows. We're forming these higher lows. So lots of shorts entering here. Also on Bybit, I have to say, not as much as I wanted, but we are getting some shorts entering here on Bybit throughout the last hour, right, which is bringing that fresh liquidity to the upside, giving us the chance that, hey, we're possibly going to go to higher levels, right? We're possibly going to go to higher levels. We've got nice fresh liquidity at 82,800, even 83,000. There's a few hundred million. So people are willing to short, which is just creating more fuel for the price to go to higher levels, right? We need to understand that there's fuel here to profit from based on liquidation events. So guys, trend is your friend till the very end. Any levels of support, we need to take advantage. We need to have very good risk management, all right, on those attempts, all right, not adding to a major long, because without a doubt, okay, yeah, it would have worked here, right? I'm just going to be longing and adding to long positions here just to squeeze, you know, all of the profits, right? I have another style. I'd rather get into a long position, take profits at the highs. Get into a long position, take profits at the highs. Look for a long, take profit at the highs. So this is basically just scaling up with this momentum and getting into the long setups and getting out at the highs, all right? That's also, you know, something that we can do. That's what basically I do, okay? Let's go through what do you think of DOT and Algorand? DOT, we've been talking about DOT throughout the last few weeks. It was going to get a major pop, okay, and it did. DOT is doing very, very well. I think DOT is still at very good levels of accumulation. I think DOT looks great. We've been talking about this throughout the last couple of weeks already on Polkadot, that we are going to start squeezing out here as we did retest the lows of the bear market, right, throughout the last few weeks. This was a full recipe that this is going to start getting that momentum to the upside. We could do some analysis on DOT, because if we do retrace at certain levels, I will be interested in speculating on a higher low. And there's one reason why. Just looking at the basic structure here, you got the lower lows, lower highs, right? In this small little consolidation, you got a slightly higher high right there. Would be expecting a higher low formation. So we can talk about, you know, some different re-entry opportunities here on Polkadot as well. But come on, let's not get distracted just yet here with altcoins. We're looking for scalp day trading opportunities where we can scratch a few dollars from the market, right? Just like the one I explained here on yesterday's stream. There was also a very good long position here, sweeping up the low right over here. And we're just looking for some nice day trading scalping opportunities so we can add, you know, more capital, right? So we can buy some more different altcoins. By the way, if you are interested in buying or leverage trading, you have 𝗬𝗫𝗄𝗿. It's a great platform. They have the lowest fees out there. But if you cannot trade on 𝗬𝗫𝗄𝗿, then you do have also BluffIn. You have the fastest sign up on this exchange and you get 10% cash back. You have hundreds of altcoins to trade right over here on BluffIn. Take advantage of that bonus right away here, which is down below. Okay, BluffIn right there, 10% cash back. There you have it, guys, and you can have, you know, there's hundreds of altcoins to trade there. Let's go right away. Super chatos hermanos. Let's take a look at the super chat right away here of 𝗬𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗫 and the Czech peanut. It got listed on Binance today. It has done a 1,900% since Radium. Crazy meme coin. Let's take a look at this right away. Peanut has done what? I cannot believe it. 1,900% since Radium. Wow, let's take a look at this right away. BluffIn is well dodgy, be warned. No, it has a lot of liquidity. BluffIn does have a lot of liquidity. Okay, I've been using it for several months now. They have proof of reserves. It is not dodgy. I have no issue with them. Okay, and I've got direct contact with the team. I have absolutely no issue with Wix or liquidity or any of that. All right, I'm not sure why you're saying that. I use BluffIn and I see it better than Bybit, says 𝗬𝗄𝗿. So yeah, it's not dodgy. It's legit and it has a lot of liquidity. Okay, they do trade billions of dollars every day, so it's not dodgy at all. Okay, I've been testing it for several months now and it works just fine. Best no KYC we have from someone here, and in the comment section. 𝗬𝗄𝗿𝗫 says, you know, it works just fine. Best no KYC. So you got a bit of confirmation there in the comment section, guys, from people that are using it. I've been using it for the last few months and it works just great. Of course, Bybit for me is number one. I love Bybit for spot or for, you know, leverage trading. I've been using it for over 5 years now, and for me it's my favorite, right? So, but they are great alternatives, just as like BluffIn. Anyway, let's take a look at this super chat here right away from 𝗬𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗫. Peanut having a massive move here to the upside throughout the last few days. Crazy meme coin that it did since the launch, right? Yeah, basically on the private sale. It's gone absolutely bananas throughout the last 24 hours and it's done a 300% move up. It's on the Solana blockchain. Well, yeah, what can I say? You know, we are interested in the ones that look dead for the moment. Like I said, I know a lot of people see the pumps on these altcoins and they're like, wow, they usually do get more momentum to the upside, but we need to be very, very cautious, guys, with meme coins, especially because meme coins can pump 300% and they can go down 60%, right, the next day. We want to be very, very cautious on the ones that have popped out so much throughout the last 24 hours. Really, it's just a very strong warning sign. And yeah, of course it can continue the momentum and pump another 100% throughout the next 24 hours. Just be cautious. I'm not too interested in buying the hype, buying the massive pump, okay? Because I see a lot of meme coins that do pump 200, 300, 500%. And you FOMO in, you're in profits today, tomorrow, next week, but in a few weeks you're down again, okay? So we want to be very, very cautious. Try and buy it in spot the bottom, guys, right? When you spot the bottom, right, where the selling pressure is exhausted, you have one way, and that is up. All right. Yes, it might go sideways. You won't be in a major loss though. That is the best, guys. There's nothing better than spotting the bottom for the altcoins. And we've been talking about a few throughout the last few weeks, and I've got one ready for you today. I mean, I'm not sure if we want to focus on Bitcoin, want to focus on those, altcoins that are giving them massive returns. I trade Bitcoin most of the times, and we can take a look at some day trading scalping opportunities on Bitcoin. That is where I trade basically over 90% of the times. And I want to share this analysis with you, of course, where we could find some internal opportunities. But the market is just, hey, altcoins, they are going to pump. They are pumping. The returns are going to be much better just by buying it on spot or using very low leverage, right? 3-4x leverage on certain altcoins to maximize those profits throughout the next coming weeks. Altcoins look very attractive right now as we are in the initial stages, right, of the last leg of the bull run, because bull run started, over a year ago, right? We've had massive momentum since $15,000 on Bitcoin. So it's just the last stage when we break all-time high and we start getting those major swings to the upside. I'm telling you, this is the last stage of the bull run. But of course, in the last stage of the bull run is when altcoins wake up. Altcoins wake up. And we need to take advantage of this, guys. We need to take advantage, because I don't want to go on YouTube in a few months and say, okay, guys, all the new people that are joining in, right? Guys, you're late to the party, right? We getting out already. We kind of already selling, most of our holdings because the profits are just insane already. So about Peanut, Iggy, thanks for the super chat. What can I say? It is listed on Binance, 𝗬𝗄𝗃 as well. Remember, guys, 𝗬𝗄𝗃, you do have that link. They have the lowest fees, all right? 𝗬𝗃𝗃 down below has the lowest fees, and you do get that insane bonus to sign up, all right? And they have hundreds of altcoins. Take advantage of that bonus, guys. And we have multiple altcoins that are listed on 𝗬𝗃𝗃, okay? So Peanut, I would say, with this pump, I am personally not that interested in buying up Peanut with this major pump. We can take a look at the chart right away on Peanut. And really, Peanut Squirrel. Well, it was only listed a few weeks ago on 𝗬𝗃𝗃. What can I say? We don't have much data here. Let's take a look at Binance. Yeah, this was only... oh, yeah. Well, we know why we got the major pump on Peanut, right? It's just been listed on Binance. And right now, when we get these lists, of course, you get that initial pump stage. But we already seen it, move to the downside here when you take a look at Peanut on Binance, right? It's just been listed on Binance the last 24 hours. You want to be very, very cautious on this, right? So you get the official, it's getting launched on Binance. You get the Binance listing pump. Stay very, very cautious with this. There's no way in a million years that I would buy this at this massive pump, because this could easily roll down. What I would want to see on Peanut is that major pullback and find that exhaustion on the pullback, right? When we've got the pullback and the selling pressure exhaustion, then I would say, yeah, now this is a good moment to buy in, to look for that major reversal to get back to the highs. Right now, it's just a lottery, right? It is a lottery. Right now, it could either continue to the upside very aggressively, or you could see that rollover, right, until you actually form that wedgie structure where the selling pressure is getting exhausted. Then you get the pop to the upside. This would be your buying interest zone, all right? Not right over here. I mean, that's my personal opinion with my experience that I've seen this. Just got listed on exchange, massive hype pump. It's not what I'm interested here when I'm looking at altcoins, okay, or meme coins. There is one of them, right? There is one of them. It's been in the previous cycle. Look at the deck screen chart. It shows all price, says Iggy. Yeah. Debt screen chart, yeah, it probably say, we can see all the price right there on Dex tools, but yeah, it's just hyped up a lot, right? It's just hyped up. Yeah, well, basically, yeah, I mean, there's not much, there's not really much to say. As it's got the launch, it just had the major pump. But yeah, this one has done, like you mentioned, a massive percentage already. It's you're kind of a little bit late to the party, even though you would say that this could go to ever so slightly higher levels. You know, it's not a meme coin that you would expect to make multiple gains at the moment after this serious pump that we've had throughout the last 24 hours, especially, right? So, you know, what can I say? What can I say? The massive pump has been because, yeah, Peanut is an SHIT coin, right? Peanut rug pull. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying it is a rug pull, but it's just not a coin that you would go and buy right now as it's pumped like this, because of the listing on Binance, right? It's kind of, I would be happy to start taking some profits with this movement, right? So do not FOMO into these meme coins. It's extremely dangerous. There is one altcoin that I know fundamentally is incredibly powerful, and it looks dead, guys. How many cryptos, and I've been here throughout the previous cycle as well, and also in this cycle, where good solid projects look like they are dead. They look like they are dead, but it's just part of the altcoin cycle. This is a solid project from the US, DAG Constellation, and I know it's very likely going to do very well, and we will see multiple X's on this throughout the next coming months. And this is where you are interested in buying, because if you buy in this zone, you are very much almost risk-free. You're almost risk-free from major losses. And I'm just going to give the brief explanation here so you can understand it very easily. Why is this almost risk-free from major losses? Because you are at the bottom levels from the bear market, and you have retraced throughout the last few months, and the selling pressure is exhausted. There's a higher chance in this doing this than doing this, okay? Extremely high probability in the next coming weeks that this is going to move to the upside very aggressively when it gets the time, then actually continuing to the downside. The moment you start buying any of these pumps, what are you risking? Well, of course, you're risking the rollover, right? You're not interested in buying these pumps, guys. You are interested in taking profits on those pumps, because what happens when you pump very aggressively? Oh my goodness, look at this, it's flying, let's just jump in. Then obviously you get the reversal, and you have to hold on onto those unrealized losses. Think the other way, guys. This is how we need to think regarding investments, right? Trading is, you know, leverage trading is another thing. We're talking about investments right now at the moment, because it is easy to hold on into those unrealized losses. The moment that you are coming from a major downtrend for several months, and you start seeing the selling pressure flattening out here, all right, and starting to see some signs of slightly higher highs in this consolidation, this is a full recipe of high probability to snap out of it here and continue massive pumps in the next coming weeks, even months. This is a solid project, and it is very likely to bring some massive gains throughout the next coming months, guys. Like I mentioned, this is high probability that regardless if it goes in circles here for another few more weeks, that it will end up popping out very aggressively, okay? Instead of actually going to lower levels, instead of going to the 1 cent or even, 0.05 cents. If it were to do so, it's just going to be a small little dip, spring point out of this accumulation that we've had throughout the last few months, okay? So this is what is interesting. Solid, good projects. And I know some people that have experience will say, do not get into cryptos that have been here in the previous cycle. This altcoin project, okay, has been building, all right, throughout the last few years, and it's a solid project. It's got an incredible roadmap and partnerships, and I would expect just time for this to absolutely explode. It's going to take a bit of time that we get those investors, those speculators to buy up this coin in the next coming weeks before it absolutely flies. I know it looks dead. A lot of people will see the chart and will be like, this is not interesting. You know when this is going to be interesting? When of course it starts breaking out. That's when it's going to be interesting, right? Now that's when people are going to say, you know what? This does look good. It's pumping out, right? I thought it was dead, but it was far away from being dead. This is what's very likely going to happen, okay? ADA is moving right now. Yeah, ADA also. ADA. Of course it's moving. ADA has been moving throughout the last few days. I mean, it is hitting a bit of resistance. Anyway, guys, before we continue here with the next different altcoins, all right? We have, and I really wanted to focus on Bitcoin, okay? If I do have time, but Bitcoin seems boring, right? Well, boring. It's just going up and up, higher lows, momentum still up. I want to take a look at trading opportunities, just like we do every day, but we need to take advantage of, you know, bigger things happening on altcoins throughout the next coming weeks, right? Because we are seeing some of them pop, and we want to be early, guys. And this is how it moves. Not everything pumps at the same time. It's just going to take a few more weeks till we actually see these altcoins that look dead that are going to start flying, guys. They're going to start flying and blow your socks off. So we want to be positioned, right? I'm happy to see some altcoins, guys, in the comment section, but not ones that have pumped already, right? Not ones on that have already pumped, right? Such as Peanut, right? A meme coin that could be a rug pull, right? And it's just been pumping 300% throughout the last 24 hours. We are not interested in those coins. We're not interested in the ones. We're interested in the ones that look dead, and we potentially have a few more days, even a couple of weeks, maybe max, to actually accumulate before things get crazy. And you know, DAG is definitely one. All right, TIA is also one. And I'm not saying that this is going to start pumping right now as we buy it. This could range a little bit longer, but the selling pressure is very much exhausted. And 𝗬cie is a very, very good project. I did add this one in my portfolio, and I'm not expecting a 50x on this, right? I'm actually happy with a 5 or maybe even a 10x, right? If it does manage to get to all-time high in the next coming months or even weeks. But Constellation DAG is without a doubt a solid project, and I would expect this one to fly in the next coming weeks. It's not going to pump from tomorrow as we talk about it in this stream. It might take a few more weeks in this range of the 2-3 cents, right? Might dip below 2 cents, but it's only good to maintain, right? For, you know, maintain that range, because right now the selling pressure is exhausted, and it's very, very important to understand when you're coming from a major pump and a major dump when the selling pressure is getting exhausted. All this is even great for buying, I have to say, right? But when you start pumping aggressively, you do not want to buy, right? You want to get in close to the bottom formation when the selling pressure is rounding off and it looks dead. The price looks dead, but it's only cycles, guys. It's only the timing. This is gonna pop out and start flying in the next coming weeks, right? So Constellation DAG, if you want a solid, good project, actually from the US, this is one of them. This one I did add to my portfolio, and I think this one is just a great buy at the moment. We are not buying the pumps. We are buying the bottom formation when the selling pressure is exhausted. We want to be in the pump, guys, not get in the pump. We want to be in the pump, right? So good solid project. think it's going to do very, very well. Added this one to my portfolio. I would be expecting, you know, a couple of X's happening in the next coming weeks, guys. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned with that. If you are here, if you are still in the last opportunity, early stages, detecting some good, solid projects, then congratulations, guys, because in a few weeks, it's you know, it's going to be a little bit too late potentially, right? So we are trying to spot those good altcoin projects, and I have got this one here for you on this live stream, which do your own research. But as a chart analyst, I can just say, without getting RSI oversold and stuff like that, any indicators, just by looking at the chart and the cycles, you pump, you dump, you get exhausted, you pump, you dump, the selling pressure gets exhausted at the bottom levels from the 2023 bottom, right? And consolidating here for several months. This is a full recipe of breaking up, then breaking down, okay? So we'll be taking a look at some different altcoins right now. Seller looks bullish. We can take a look at that. Also Aditya, we can take a look at that. Check seller. Okay, we can take a look at seller. However, I got a super chat. Let's take a look at the super chat as well. Let's get seller here ready, because Aditya is saying that seller looks very, very bullish. Is seller the ticker symbol? Potentially, yes. Sell R. Okay, let's take a look at sell R right away on the chart. Yeah, I mean, this one also looks incredibly good. Incredibly good. It's at the bottom formation, right? From the last few years. Right there, you got 2022. You got 2023 right there. You got 2024. So, you know the deal. I mean, just on its own, it looks good. Just by looking at the chart, it looks damn good. It moves in cycles. The timing, look at the timing on this. Look at the timing on this. It just looks epic by its own. You know, would you think that this is going to do this, or it's building up for that wave to the upside? I'll let you decide on that, right? Just keeping it very simple for the viewer. This is like bottom formation, selling pressure, exhausted. It is just getting ready for the reversal. So yeah, there's just no TA really to do behind this. It's just understanding that there's no more selling pressure, right? The selling pressure is gone, and this is, you know, extremely likely that it is an accumulation zone, just like we had on the previous bottoms here. So seller is looking absolutely epic, guys. Also, I would actually do a little bit of research. I have no idea. Seller network, it does ring a bell. I would really like to take a look at seller network without a doubt, just to check it. Umbrella to the moon. Is it pumping? I haven't checked my altcoins portfolio, guys. Like I said, as a day trader, I'm interested in day trading Bitcoin and scalping, and portfolio is kind of there. I know it's doing pretty good, but let's take a look at Umbrella. Is Umbrella pumping? It is doing okay. It is doing okay. It is up 10% almost in the last 24 hours. It's doing pretty good. I mean, Umbrella, I'm taking the shot on Umbrella, guys. I have a significant portion of my portfolio. I would have to say it's almost 4%. 4%, and that is a lot for a small cap coin, but it's like I'm taking the shot on this one because I know very well that Chainlink is going to do well. Once Chainlink does well, all the oracles are going to follow. It's like Dogecoin's doing well. We're going to start seeing some meme coins popping. The moment that Chainlink, which is already popping to the upside, we're going to start seeing oracle projects such as Band Protocol, Dia, API 3, Unmarshal, Umbrella. I would expect also to, start popping out here. And, we got a bit of a wick to the upside. Same explanation here. Big bear market eventually from 2022. These disbelief rallies that are really nothing, what would you expect here? Well, you know the deal, right? Will it do this or will it do this? Well, I think it's, pretty clear based on the cycles and the timing, right? That we are very, very likely going to have that leg to the upside in the coming months. And, if you want to buy cheap, then you want to buy at rock bottom levels. You do not want to FOMO into these pumps. That is extremely dangerous. You're going to be holding major unrealized losses for many months. In this case, I would say for a few weeks, yes, you could jump into the pumpy action and still be well off, because I do think that the next pump will actually start breaking, right, the major resistance levels. So umbrella, bring it on, right? Bring it on. It's beautiful, right? This does look dead when it's here, right? But there is that moment where it's just going to start popping, okay? Be warned. No financial advice. Be warned, guys. But this is like the last opportunity. It's the last opportunity. The moment is going to start flying. We're going to start seeing, you know, I got friends already DMing me. What is the next coin? What is the next coin? And that is like, okay, it's going to happen, right? We're going to start seeing retail FOMOing in and buying up and seeing the profits. They're not going to take profits. They're going to ride and they're going to buy high. It's the moment, guys. It's just exactly what happened in 2021. I started seeing, once Bitcoin breaking all-time high, friends, and this continued to pump for several months. You get DMs from old friends from school, right, that follow you, and you know, friends and family starting to ask, which is the good coin, right? Which good coins can I get into, right, to make some gains? They will pump, but you're going to see even more retail jumping in the next coming weeks. And you know, that is the danger moment, right? That is the moment we want to start thinking of taking profits, either with a 5x, a 10x, 20x on certain crypto projects, you know, even a 40x on some low cap coins. Potentially Umbrella is the one that actually gets a, you know, a 40x risk to reward and starts going to, you know, 20 cents, 30 cents. But it's the moment that we want to start thinking getting out, right? We get out in that FOMO stage when people are, you know, buying up those pumps. So rock bottom levels, guys, that's where we want to be in, right? I am positioned on a lot of the altcoins, and the ones that I've added the last 24 hours is 𝗬cie and 𝗬𝗫, just because it is at rock bottom levels, right? This is at rock bottom levels. Could it go to 2.5 cents? Could it go to 2.2 cents? Absolutely yes, guys. This consolidation, you know, is maybe not ready yet to get the breakout, but I want to be here. I want to be inside here. I don't want to get into the FOMO pumps. I want to already be positioned, and I know that I have very low risk in having unrealized losses, right? There's nothing better to detect the bottoms, right? And this is a bottom formation. We've been consolidating here for several months now, since late July, right? Over 3 months right now of consolidation. If you bought here, 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 it doesn't matter. Your losses, unrealized losses, right? You're not in a loss unless you sell it, are extremely tiny. The risk of having losses is when you buy up on the pumps. So you want to buy the absolute bottom where it looks dead. This is far away from being dead. It just hasn't got it. It's not its moment right now. There will be a lot of speculators jumping into this in the next coming weeks, and we're going to start seeing those flying, you know, candlesticks to the upside. We already want to be positioned on those coins, okay? So 𝗬𝗫 is one of them, okay? No financial advice. I'm not going to tell you what, you know, what to buy and what not to buy. I'm telling you that I bought this one, and I've actually bought 𝗬cie as well. And Umbrella, I have it in my portfolio. This is like my 40-50x chance, right? You need to have one of the 3 or 4 altcoins, you know, putting 2, 3, 4% of the capital to take the shot, right? And they need to be solid. And I think Umbrella is pretty solid as an Oracle project, all right? Amigo, 𝗬𝗫𝗿, layer 1 about to launch an exchange connected with stock market. Roger Triminio, thank you very much for the super chat, my man. I will take a look at that one right away. 𝗬𝗫. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗫. I'm not sure if it is here. Okay, 𝗬𝗫. We'll have to do a little bit of research on this, but it's a layer 1 about to launch an exchange connected with stock market. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure if it's this 𝗬𝗫, because there was another one right over here. Is it 𝗬𝗫 or this 𝗬𝗫? I will have to definitely take a look at that and do a bit of research on it to see if it's this one. Looking global digital assets. It has to be this one potentially. Let's take scalable layer 1, affordable layer 1. Institution investment, fund. ESG startups. yeah, we'll take a look at this. Let's take a look at the chart on this one. I'm very much interested in good projects that do have great roadmap for 2025. We'll take a look at this. I'm not sure if it's this one, Roger Tim. The green one. Yeah, the green one. It must be this one then. Green one. Yeah, this one. It's this one then, yeah. So not this one down below. Even the one down below is up more than this one. We'll take a look at this one without a doubt. What exchanges do we have them listed? On 𝗬𝗫. It is listed on 𝗬𝗫. 𝗬𝗫 has so many altcoins. So I will take a look at this one. And I do have some cash still on the sidelines. I like the idea that it's going to be, connected to stock market. Guys, if you are interested, 𝗬𝗫 is a great platform. They have the lowest fees out there. Make sure to take advantage of that bonus that we do have down below for 𝗬𝗫, guys. $20,000 deposit bonus. And you do have hundreds of altcoins there to buy. You also have Bluffing, guys, with a 10% cashback. It's the fastest sign-up platform, all right? Take advantage of that 10% cashback to buy altcoins and even leverage trade hundreds of altcoins here on Bluffing. Let's go and continue. And I want to pull out the chart. I want to pull out the chart on this one because I like this. I like this. This is like really selling pressure exhausted. We're starting to see the initial signs here of a reversal just looking at the chart here on CoinGecko. So let's take a look at this one on the chart on Tradingview because we do know that it 𝗬𝗫 has listed this coin. Yeah, it seems like, obviously it launched right in, well, I'm not sure if it launched. Yeah, basically when we were having the pumps in Q1 of 2024 and eventually everything else. I like the idea it has been launched throughout this bull market and not the previous bull market, because once cryptos that launch in this bull run and break the highs, they can absolutely fly, right? The doubt is from the previous bull market, will some altcoins reach their previous all-time high? That is the question for a lot of altcoins, because a lot of altcoins, the previous cycle, did not reach the previous all-time high, right? And the best example would be XRP. When we take a look at XRP, I mean, maybe XRP is going to fly throughout the next coming months, right? But when we take a look at the previous cycle, we did not reach the previous all-time high. And I know XRP has to have the biggest community, the biggest army. Well, at least it used to. But I was seeing XRP and across all socials throughout the previous bull run. And I know a lot of people got trapped with this, believing that the price would hit all-time high. And that was not the case. That did not happen. As you can see. So this is the thing. When you are investing on cryptocurrencies that have been in the previous cycle, right, and had a major run, you do not know if, in this cycle, you're actually going to hit the previous all-time high, right? It might do a 3, 4, 5x. And then the price reverses. You're actually patient, saying that this is going to continue, and then boom, and you get trapped, right? And you need to hold on another bear market. This happened to hundreds of thousands of people, because there was hundreds of thousands of people that invested in XRP, calling for ridiculous numbers such as $500 XRP targets and stuff like that. Guys, we need to stay grounded. A lot of people are happy with the 3, 4, 5x, okay? They're going to start selling aggressively, all right? You're going to see retail. Retail are the ones that get into the pump, and you're going to see major investors that have been buying throughout the last few months. Don't be retail, guys, even though we are retail, but we understand with the chart where we at, okay, at the moment. This is why we talk about Constellation DAG, right? Constellation DAG is... This is epic, guys. If you want rock bottom levels and be protected on possible unrealized losses, big unrealized losses, they're going to be small. The unrealized losses will be very, very small in this one throughout the next coming weeks. Just hold on tight, guys. This will reverse at some point. That's my opinion. No financial advice. I've been buying this one. You do what you want. Do your research, guys. Very important. Don't listen to a random dude on YouTube, okay? But this is looking very, very solid. So diving in through dev here, right? That says it's an L1 blockchain project that is going to connect the stock market. It's launching an exchange connected to stock market. I'm going to do a bit of research on this, because if it has this kind of roadmap, right, entering into 2025, this is some, you know, this is something big. So just on its own, looking at the chart, being launched in 2024, getting the downtrend of the altcoins, right, throughout the last few months, eventually, it does look pretty solid that it wants to start looking for that reversal, that major downtrend, slow death. It's starting to see some signs here, right? Also with high volume, looking for that reversal. I like it. I do like the chart on its own. It's a 25 million market capitalization, so it has insane room for growth. This is extremely low for an altcoin. You know, when you're looking at $500 million or $1 billion, you're already considering it a high cap coin. This is a low cap coin. The growth potential on this is massive. I will be doing some research on this, but overall, just looking at the chart and what you're saying, that looks like that the roadmap is looking crazy good. This looks pretty solid. This does look pretty solid just on its own on the chart. You know, you could have your first initial wave right over here happening a few months ago, right in September, October, and you're just starting that third wave to the upside. A little bit of a cup and handle formation here on the lower time frames. I mean, it does look very good on its own. The first initial wave from the bull run just a few months ago, the nice rounded corrective structure, you got the nice handle formation ready to get the pop to the upside. It looks pretty solid. I'm going to do a bit of research on this project, because just looking at the chart, it looks like that we are in that cup and handle formation. Not only a cup and handle, you know, looking for that third explosive wave. When we take a look at the rock bottom levels and we consider Elliott wave theory analysis, then hey, when we take a look at that, you know that you could be inside of the initial wave one and you're forming that wave two correction the last few weeks. And what you're looking at here is an explosive third wave, and then followed by the fifth wave after the corrective fourth wave, right? So when you look at Elliott wave theory, it's easy to detect the bottom. And the bottom right now looks like, at least on this crypto project, is right over here. You have the initial stage of the first wave with high volume and the corrective structure throughout the last few weeks. And this is a full recipe for this to actually explode out into that third wave. And we do not know the third wave targets. Third waves can go to the 1.618. They can go to the 2.618. They can go to the 3.618. There's really no major target zone for a third wave, especially when you are in a hyped up cryptocurrency bull run. I've seen third waves go to the 4.618, right? And it can go absolutely bananas. So far, you have the initial breakout of the bear market on this one, right? From the last few months, you got the first initial wave. You are expecting that pop to the upside to break out from the highs created here in September. It just looks very good on its own. And if the roadmap looks very good, like you mentioned here in the comment section about dev, then it looks awesome. It just looks very good on the chart after seeing the breakout, right? Anybody that's not aware of a cup and handle, you get the first initial, well, not first, as you know, this is basically in an uptrend. You have that nice round formation, and it looks like that we are in the handle stage here on this cryptocurrency, which eventually you're expecting that pop out, right? You're expecting the pop out here in the next coming weeks. So the chart looks amazing. The chart really does look good. So thank you very much for the, basically talking about this one. It looks very interesting with what you said. An L1 that is launching an exchange, and it will have stock market connected to that exchange. Very interesting indeed. The chart looks amazing. You know, I think it's definitely worth the research and the speculation that this is one of those altcoins that could bring some, you know, multiple gains in the next coming weeks and months. So thank you, shout out to you, my man, for the super chat, and also to provide that altcoin, which we are just taking a look here. We're looking at opportunities, guys. As always, left Bitcoin on the side. I think we do have. I'm investing in this awesome project. Andy says, Faris, I'm invested in this awesome project. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, it does looks pretty good. I'm going to do a bit more research eventually, but just looking at the chart on its own, it looks insane. It looks pretty good, especially as it's launched this year. A lot of cryptos that have launched this year, you would expect their all-time highs to be smashed, and we are talking about $2.45 here. So the gains can be massive. You're looking at almost a 10x to the all-time highs, you know, from the launch highs, right, of this year. Looks very interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to take some time tonight and actually, you know, do a deep dive on this, because it looks very good. Anyway, let's go. Continue through the comment section right away. Do we have any more super chatters? Polkadot thoughts. Polkadot has been very slow. It's already got the first leg to the upside that was very much expected throughout the last few weeks, right, guys? We've been talking about Polkadot for the last few weeks, saying, guys, we are at rock bottom levels, and what would be nice on Polkadot is actually getting a pullback. Okay, would be nice to get that first pullback zone. And why am I saying this? The main reason why is because this has to be the initial wave to the upside. We should be getting that first corrective move, because when we take a look at the low here from the 5th of August, it does not look right here for this to be impulsive just yet, right? Because it, you know, we've this low, you know, this movement claimed this low over here. You know, this no longer looks like a 1-2-1-2. It looks like that this has potentially finished, right, the move to the downside in a corrective structure right over here. You know, there's no way for me to count an initial pump wave, right, from this point, just because we've been forming this corrective structure. So I have to say that this momentum has been part of the entire corrective move, and that the first initial wave here that has popped out with some volume has been from this point. So it would be nice to see a little bit of a sharp pullback. Pullbacks can be relatively fast on these altcoins, right? You're going to get FOMO stages. You could be seeing a bit of volatility to the downside, but it would be nice. And, you know, there's no guarantee. This might just continue popping, guys. It's just to stay on the safe side. It's just to stay on the safe side. And it would be nice to see this one actually retracing, at least to get a resistance support flip around about $4.60. I mean, that would be a great zone to buy up. We want to buy the retracement on this one to then get the continuation to the upside. The pump throughout the last week has been pretty aggressive. So yeah, what can I say? We're just kind of, you know, trying to break up from that high of the range, right? It's just never a great zone to buy up when you are at the high of a major range, right? Range low, you move up, range high, you could potentially correct down ever so slightly. So it would be nice to see Polkadot getting a pullback. Will we get that pullback? I do not know, but we can, you know, speculate on the value area high of this consolidation that we've had throughout the last few months to actually maintain that resistance support flip, test out the resistance support flip right there as well, get that volatility. This would be the zone to speculate on leverage long positions, or, you know, with low leverage, right? We're not talking about, you know, 20-30x here. Low leverage means 3, 4, 5x if you're using isolated, or even buy on spot. Okay, even buying on spot would be nice to see that pullback, as we are testing the range highs, guys. This is just not a safe area, even though I do see Polkadot going to much higher levels in the next coming weeks and months, with or without pullback. But it's just would be nice to get that pullback, and if it does, it will be the moment to scoop up some Polkadot or start thinking in a low leverage long position, right, with stop losses at the low, right, entry point. But this is like a swing long position that's going to take many weeks, right, to hold on into those massive moves to the upside. So that's my thoughts on Polkadot. We are hitting we're basically at the highs of this range. Little bit cautious here, right there. Shall we focus a little bit on Bitcoin? Bitcoin is still in the uptrend momentum. It's still uptrending here. I want to analyze some major levels of interest, guys, because when we FOMO into some longs or we get into sharp pullbacks, we need to have specific levels where we need to be ready to sniper, right? We need to be ready to get into a sniper long position. In the case of Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin is very, very bullish, very bullish. And those pullbacks almost getting a swing failure pattern from this low, right? The double bottom. I think local double bottoms right now, as we're consolidating, they're very much a good chance to jump in. We did not quite claim those lows here, but it would have been nice to sweep up those lows to jump into a long position here on Bitcoin. Maybe there's lower high resistance, maybe a breakout, trend breakout here could be an option. It could be an option that if we do get a lower high resistance trend break right there and just look for new highs. But we want to be cautious on the fake outs as well, right? We want to be very, very cautious, because if you do get a trend from this lower high right there, this is the danger of the breakout trades, right? You got lower highs, you get the breakout, you reverse back down. Maybe this has been the fake out, and we will be getting the solid breakout now after breaking out from this consolidation and momentum. Yeah, as we are in this range, I'm going to keep it very simple. I mean, I would be interested. It would have been nice for this low to be swept. In the case of Bitcoin, we're just pumping through right now. I'm going to remain a little bit patient. I am going to set some alerts at these lows to see if we do get a sweep of them, because it would be nice. It would be nice. It's still terribly uptrending, guys. Highs, consistent higher highs, right, and higher lows. This was an epic long position right there. Sweep of the lows of this pump. I would be interested here in a local double bottom. It looks like we're getting the break. We are getting the break. I do not like to FOMO into the pumps, but this could be the one that actually takes all-time high again. It would have been very nice. There we go. What a pump. Straight to the highs. My goodness, guys. My goodness. There we go. There we go. Bitcoin. New all-time high, guys. New all-time high consistently. This is... it would have been nice for a local double bottom here to get into a scalp day trade long, right? To take profits here at the highs. Not very interested in double tops, me personally, okay? You had a successful double top right there. I mean, you can sniper trade and protect position very instantly here, but we are very strongly uptrending. I mean, this was a solid double top right there. It did pull back down about $1,000 from that double top. Double bottoms are even better. Double bottoms and targeting the highs are even better, but we missed out on that bottom here. We missed out just by a few dollars. That would have been the epic long to take profits. And this is $1,000 move. We get $1,000 moves right now on Bitcoin in a matter of minutes, which is great, right? For the scalpers out there, is absolutely great. And without a doubt, longs are in your advantage. Right, so you really want to look for the longs on the pullbacks. Could you have shorted here? It's a quick get in, protect right away with your stop loss. This doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon, legends. So it was a shame that we did actually not sweep up those lows, and instead of interested in a double top, be more interested in double bottoms, and you're targeting the highs and you're getting out. You just get out at the highs. Just, like I've been doing that consistently throughout the last, 1 to 2 weeks, trying to detect those, long positions. The latest one was this one right there, which was yesterday. Looking for the long right there and looking to take profit here at the highs, which is a move of $1,000, right? Just with a bit of leverage, good risk management, stop loss at the low. You're looking at 4 or 5 to 1 risk to reward movements, and the same scenario here. However, we did not get the chance, and like I said, I'm not too interested in double tops. Double tops are going to just get small movements of a few $100s. You can be defensive, had good risk, protect position on that double top if you didn't manage to sniper that double top, but very much interested in double bottom scenarios, right? Also, the latest one, the double bottom that I got in yesterday, was this one right over here. They already took profits, right? It's a nice little scalp, make $500, right? $550 on this move to the highs on that movement, and just get in and get out, right? That position is open right now, but all of the profits have been taken. The latest one has been this one that I shared on yesterday's live stream. Now, today would have been very good to get into that one right over here, but we just did not wick beneath the low. I mean, we were forming bullish CVD divergence right there throughout multiple exchanges, right? You were forming the lower lows on CVD, which was just giving you the high probability, to squeeze out, all of the people that are shorting here. There's just consistent people shorting throughout the uptrend, which is absolute insanity. I mean, this is good to see because we're just going to go higher and higher. We're just going to go and create highs and more highs and more highs. There's people very interested in shorting this uptrend, which I think is insane, right? It's insane. It's going to be very difficult to scalp. I like shorting an uptrend as well, guys, but I realize what uptrends that I need to short and which ones I don't need to short. And if you wanted to short here, the local double tops, yeah, you might get a couple of them good, right? You got one right there that happened very early this morning. I mean, this was a good double top right there. It did drop $1,000. This one also happened. When you triple topping, yeah, for me, it does not look too attractive. I think this could squeeze out. It could squeeze out right now. So triple tops are not too attractive. Double tops are more attractive for me. This one played out, I wouldn't be happy on this one. Double bottoms, much better. Much better to get into the double bottoms because you're targeting the highs. When you short right now, the situation here is your target zones, right? Which is your target for this short position. It's just too risky, guys. It's just too risky. You could easily get a quick bounce from this resistance support flip. Double bottoms, without a doubt, is the way to go, guys. The longing is the way to go in this aggressive uptrend. Of course, you can scalp some shorts and be very defensive with your stop loss, but it's too aggressive. We're looking for longs, guys. Follow the trend, which is your friend. And the latest long that I got in was this one right there. So I'm really looking for that long. It would have been nice to get this one on stream. I've been talking about lower levels with the Legends trading community because we want to get into the pullbacks, but the price is just too strong. So even shallow pullbacks are kind of worth the shot to just jump into a long position and just follow the CVD divergence. If you do see people, right, retail shorting like crazy here on this pullback, you're getting those bullish CVDs, higher lows on price action, lower lows on CVD. This is like, okay, we're very likely going to form a higher low here and claim the high again. Just following the uptrend. Trend is your friend. It would have been nice to sweep the low. That would be like the trigger. If this wick to the downside that we did have just about an hour ago would have swept that low, it would have been the perfect sniper. Boom, 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 back to the highs. giving you a nice risk reward, you know, 4-5 to 1 risk reward. But we did not sweep the lows. So overall, and that is very, very technical. That's very, you know, very specific, like entering here. Not interested in double tops. Let's take a look at possible target zones here. But this is just, it's just not stopping, guys. It's just not stopping. Price discovery is, this is what we get for shorts. It's just not worth a shot and very hard to detect local tops. Okay, double tops is kind of your only chance, but we have a triple right there. So triples, not too interested in triples because the momentum could just continue, could squeeze out. Double tops are better than triple tops in a major uptrend. So yeah, what can I say? The pullbacks are so shallow. They're so shallow that it's very, very complex to get into. Let's talk about the different projections here. Let's go to the lower time frame and analyze a little bit of this projection that we do have to the upside. My goodness, it's just, oof. It's just incredibly bullish. I don't know what pivot to take a look at here to look at an extension. This is why the shallow pullbacks are the ones to just jump in. Not interested in shorts at all. This could squeeze out another few $100s, if not over $1,000. And obviously I don't want to FOMO into a long position right now. We obviously want to get into those pullbacks, into those swings, and take profit at the highs. So for me here personally is no short or no long. Realizing we could pull back or that we could actually continue to the upside. So just not, there's no high probability right now here in price discovery for a short at the all-time high, for a long at the all-time highs, or a short. Okay, so I mean, let's talk about a trading plan, right? Because this is what we do. We create trading plans. We don't speculate on if the price is going to go up or down from now. We speculate on good major levels, right? What if the price starts rolling down from here? Where is the level where we could possibly bounce? Well, I have to say that I would accept a sweep of these lows still. The price is just incredibly bullish. And if we sweep the lows and get acceptance back above, I have to say it's another long position. I got the alert set, and it could happen. You hit the highs, you're going to get some FOMO maybe, and you just get a big candlestick to the downside. Alerts are set, and this is what we have been doing consistently. We got a little bit more of an aggressive one, but this was, my goodness, this was the long to get into. And the price already moved over $3,000 from that point, right? Yeah. This was the long. I love the big pumps to the upside with high volume. And the first pullback is your golden ticket. 90% of the times when you get a major pump with high volume, and you get your first pullback and the trend continues to the upside, there will be a moment that you will sweep that higher low from the first initial pump with high volume. It happens 90% of the times. It's a very effective trade. It's a very effective stop loss hunt where you get the price sweeping up the low and then continue to all-time highs in this case. So yeah, this was the golden ticket with no doubt to jump into a long position with stop, and you're targeting the new highs. So in a major uptrend, yeah, if we do get the sweep of lows, then bring it on. We already, it's dipping down below here again. So yeah, triple top. I didn't like it, guys. I personally did not like it. If you did short, I would consider scratching some profits. VWAP was holding our support like a beast. VWAP holding very, very nicely here. Absolutely epic. This is how it goes right now. It might be a liquidity grab from the lows. It might be a liquidity grab from the lows, sweep up the highs, sweep up the lows, acceptance back, and new all-time highs. So we're going to get ready for this scenario, because I will be, and if it breaks down, we're just going to have to take a look at other levels, okay? We're going to have to be taking a look at other levels here of confluence to look for a long, okay? Because longs are in our advantage. Don't be scared of these pullbacks. Every pullback is going back up to all-time high. We just need to spot the best level. So it would be nice. It would be nice to have an attempt in breaking down from these lows and recover back above them, because I would say we're possibly going to jump back up in the next coming hours to create new all-time highs. I'm going to actually get that position ready. Let's close this position already and get ready for that new fresh position. 81,200. Just going to get stop ready here. Stop loss ready. Market order execution. Going to get ready for that scenario if we do manage to create a liquidity grab and a recovery, so we can absolutely sniper that long position if we were to get the chance. If you are interested, guys, in leverage trading, 𝗬𝗫 is a great option. You also have the fastest sign up on Bluffin, and you do get 10% cashback, guys. 10% cashback on your initial deposit. Take advantage. There's actually a competition going on Bluffin, which I will be announcing tomorrow, guys. It will be a very interesting competition. Check it out, guys. Bluffin down below, the fastest sign up that you can do right away with your email, and you get 10% cashback, so you can use that 10% also as more capital on your trading setups. All right, so let's see if we do get that sweep. We're kind of retesting here the lower high resistance. Very aggressive, very aggressive. I really want sharp pullbacks to jump into a long position and a sweep of lows. If you did short, I would say, you know, take profit, guys. If you get that move of $400, $500, take it as a gift, right? Take it as a gift. If you manage to short a double top, right, and you get a pullback of several $100s, take it as a gift that you are profiting from that double top or that triple top, because you know what is happening throughout the last few days and weeks. We're just retracing, and we are in incredibly strong bullish market momentum, and there is actually people shorting. And we got that with CVD. We can see it with the data, with the delta and the CVD. There's people shorting, and there is liquidity above us. That is phenomenal. I think we ever so slightly swept some. No, there is actually some more liquidity right there. Yeah, I would say that we could be hitting $43,000 today in the next coming hours. We've got fresh liquidity there. Hundreds of millions of dollars still of short liquidations. You know, I think that we are going to pump out and get an extensive move up here in the next coming hours. It would be nice to get a sweep of the lows. Be ready. We just need to be quick, guys. The market is too bullish, and the pullbacks are too quick and too shallow. They're just liquidity grabs. So it would be absolutely awesome to get that liquidity grab from these lows and just jump into the trade and get out at the highs. It's a plan. We wait for the plan. Will it happen or not? I don't know, but it's a good setup. You got a nice entry. You got a nice stop loss. You got a clear target zone, which is new all-time highs, right? Just like the long position from yesterday that I got into here, and I took profits at the highs. You know, it's a zigzag double bottom scenario. I'm interested in taking profit at the highs. Then it goes higher, yes, but you got a major move down. This would have stopped me out, you know, possibly at break even without taking the profits at the highs. We need to take profits. If you are thinking in building a massive swing long position, you know, this is really not the area to do so. Even though if the price does continue, right? Even though if it does continue, which is very, very possible. I would rather get in and get out. You know, I'm a day trader. I get into the trade. I get out at the highs. I do not know if we're going to get a major pullback later on, right? So we just in and out. Profits are profits, right? Let's go through comment section. What lotion do you use? Bro, his face is shining. Actually a bit sweaty. Face is shining. I know, man. I know. Let's get my desk fan here. Put it on a little bit. It's getting hot, guys. The crypto market is hot, and it's making me hot. So let's get the desktop here. The desk fan on, because it's getting hot in here. But thanks. Does it look good? Is there a way to Ethereum link target zone for higher? Ethereum link target zone for higher time frame. Ethereum and link, I guess you're saying. Ethereum target zone for higher. No Diddy. BTC pumping hard. It is. It's just created new, fresh, all-time highs throughout the last few minutes, guys. What can we say? This is it. This is what we've been waiting for the last few years, right? This is what we've been waiting for. Bull run. Everything points out, guys. We're just following the 4-year cycle, but to the T. We are following the 4-year cycle to the T. Guess when Bitcoin broke all-time highs the previous cycle? Let's just double check right there. Let's see when Bitcoin broke the previous all-time high from the previous cycle. Out of curiosity, guys. Right? When was it? 2017 all-time high. In December of 2017. And we broke it. Yeah, not even in December. We actually ahead from the 4-year cycle. November of 2020 was still not breaking all-time high. It broke out in December. So we actually, moving 1 month faster than the 4-year cycle theory. Things have changed. Things are different. Things are different, but we are following the 4-year cycle a little bit faster than expected. Anyway, let's see if we do get those sweep of the lows. If not, we go to all-time high and we go to higher levels, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button. One of these are those altcoins that I added that still looks dead, that still hasn't pumped, is Constellation.app. We look to spot the coins that haven't pumped yet to add to our crypto portfolio. And Constellation.app is one of them that I added in the last 24 hours. Also, Celestia, okay? TIA as ticker symbol. That looks absolutely awesome. Not too interested in buying the pumps from those altcoins that have, been pumping already throughout the last few days. The ones that are solid and that are at rock bottom levels and they look like they are dead, but they're far away from being dead. The selling pressure is dead. That's how you read this. This is not a dead cryptocurrency. The selling pressure is dead, meaning that you're not seeing more selling pressure. That is dead. Cryptocurrency is very much alive. Constellation.app, it's a US project. The Ministry of Defense actually is, using the technology in the US, and they've got insane partnerships. This is rock bottom levels. Selling pressure has got exhausted. There's no more selling pressure kicking in on this one throughout the last few months. It is highly likely it's a reaccumulation, and you expect this rather than this on this crypto coin. Thank me later, as they say, right? No financial advice, guys. I'm just telling you which ones I am buying up. So what do you think about FET? What is FET? Hopefully it's moon time, says Pac-Man. You damn right it is. Damn right it is. What about FET? I'm not sure about FET, guys. Let's take a look at FET. This is very interesting. I got a super chat here from a legend telling me, to take a look at this crypto. This looks very solid. I still have some cash line. I'm still not all in on crypto. I still have some cash. But I'm interested in some, looking at projects that haven't got you know, they haven't been pumping yet. And this one looks very interesting. Shout out to, I haven't done the research yet. I will do that after the stream. We'll be taking a look at this, which is an L1 project. And it's looking to launch an exchange that will be linked to the stock market. And this could be massive. We'll be eyeing this one. The chart looks amazing. The project looks good by what you said. And I'll do a little bit more research later on, because I would consider adding this to the portfolio if it looks as good as it seems, right? Right. Aiden is saying, Andy, check out Discord. I mentioned a long position setup that played out very nicely. Aiden, absolute legend. You know, you got the coaches here in the Legends trading community that are absolutely on fire. You know, absolute legend. Aiden, looking for the long setup here on Bitcoin. Latest one saying, look, you know, shout out to you here. Looking at the, you know, impulsive move, Elliott wave theory, 3-wave structure, impulsive move, correction, absolutely exploding. Absolute legend here, Aiden. Absolute legend. Guys, if you want more in detail analysis from myself, 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽, you got Aiden as well, providing the different setups. Legends trading community is the place to be. Every single day, you're going to have fresh analysis from me and the rest of the coaches, different setups, different opportunities. You know where to go. It is the first link down below, guys. If you want to take your trading experience to the next level with myself and the rest of the coaches, you got the Legends trading community on Discord, guys. Check it out. It is the first link. And that is where the magic happens every single day. On YouTube here, it's very crazy. We're looking at altcoins, good opportunities, this, that. We look for a setup here very quickly if we do manage. But Aiden, shout out to you, my man. What an epic long position. It is basically, yeah, it's basically this long that we were talking about throughout the stream, that I would have preferred a sweep of the lows. But you basically analyzed since this corrective structure, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zigzag, bang, 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 boom. Absolute legend, providing that long trade right there. You know, much better than me. Much better than me. Because I would have, you know, speculated on a sweep of the low for a double bottom. I missed out on the long, and you got into the long position as you did provide here. Absolute epic. Epic. Aiden, shout out to you. I mean, we did have some bullish CVD divergence. You know, it did make sense to actually, you know, speculate on that long trading setup in this range, because you were seeing some aggressive retail shorts entering the market on multiple exchanges. You were forming lower lows. Look at this huge amount of shorts entering here, forming higher lows on the price action and lower lows on the CVD. Full recipe to claim the highs. You're in the long, your stop loss at the invalidation. You're off to the races. Shout out to you, Aiden, guys. You know the deal, guys. If you want those setups more in detail, you know, YouTube, we look at different setups. They might play out. We look at different opportunities. But if you want to take your trading to the next level, because the modules on how we analyze and look for the different setups are also in the Legends trading community. Okay, you got dozens of, you know, modules there to learn the different tools that we use to spot those trading opportunities, guys. Take advantage right away. It is the first link down below. Seriously, you can get in. If you don't like it, you go out. Most of the people do enjoy it and see the insane value in the Discord. So shout out to you, Aiden, providing that long setup here just a few hours ago. I did not jump into that long position. The only long position I got in was this one yesterday to scratch some profits. I'm too focused now on altcoins and what altcoins could I buy, right? And the latest ones that I bought, I'll just share it here, was Celestia and DAG, Constellation DAG, which, whoo, this looks good, baby. This looks good. This is far away of being dead. This is far away of being dead. The selling pressure is dead. That I do understand. So there's only one scenario, and that is up. That is up, all right? And this doesn't mean it's going to go up tomorrow, but it means that your losses are extremely small. Imagine buying up here. Imagine buying the pumps and getting pulled back on the pumps. You're down here 60%, or I don't know, right? Depending on where you bought. If you bought throughout the pumps in Q1, you're down 60% or 70%, right? If you put here $50,000 on the pumps, you're down $25,000, $30,000 on your investment. If you put $50,000 here, you're going to get those small little hits. Yeah, it can go to 45, 40,000. Yeah, you can get a, 10%, 15% loss ever so slightly, but they're very much good to hold, and it will end up reversing at some point. I mean, no financial advice, guys. It's just detecting the bottom formation. Do not FOMO into the pumps, even though the next pumps are very likely just going to get pullbacks and continue to the upside. If you want to try and get into rock bottom levels, there's no other chart to understand this. It's just beautiful on its own. It's beautiful, and it is a very solid project. Anyway, that's my opinion. Good place to add to Illuvium. It's low. Illuvium has to be one of the craziest gaming projects out there. And Illuvium, long time since I haven't checked the chart. Let's take a look at this. As if we do have more data. This also looks insane. And it has, it's one of the most solid gaming projects out there. And just take a look at Illuvium here. And it is an active gaming project. The game is launched already. Gala's doing pretty good the last week, up 44%. Gala also is on the top gaming projects. That's up 44% already. But Illuvium, it is up 30% in the last 7 days, but it seems like on the chart, on its own, it still has a lot of room of growth. Let's take a look at Illuvium here on the chart. My goodness, it's just at the rock bottom levels. Selling pressure is exhausted here. It has been consolidating, since the late July in this area of $30 to $40. Imagine buying this at $120. You're down over 60%. So you just really don't want to buy those pumps. You want to buy here. This is like the safest area, and it's a solid working gaming project. And then there's obviously always development going throughout the game. So yeah, what can I say? Based on accumulation, there's no better zone to do so. There's no better zone to do so. It's just like looking at this. Who the hell wants to buy this cryptocurrency, right? Who the hell wants to buy this chart right over here? Nobody wants to buy here, right? Nobody wants to buy this here. This is dead. This is dead. Nobody wants to buy here at the bottom, right? It's dead project. Nobody cares. There's no interest. I don't want to buy here. Look at the chart. This died. This died. This is already dead. This already dead. Absolutely not, guys. This is the level where you want to buy up, because you know what comes next, right? Accumulation, bang. The party starts. The party starts. You don't want to buy here eventually. You should be in already in that investment. So what you want to do, and for me it was very clear that we were going to get this major pullback these months. Based on Chainlink analysis, it was clear, crystal clear, that we are going to see major drops back down to the lows or very close to the lows. And now it's back down at the lows and it's moving sideways like this. Yeah, absolutely. Bring it on. This is the zone. This is the zone. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, and I am, it's so obvious that I get a lot of retail and a lot of noobs that are just talking about coins that are pumped already 200% or 300% in the case of Peanut, right? I mean, sorry, shout out to you, my man, but it's true, you know, we're not interested. I can't get a super chat to take a look at a meme coin that could be a rug pull or not, we don't know, but that has pumped 300% in the last 24 hours. You know, my message to that is stay away from that crypto that has pumped 300% in 24 hours. Could it go higher? Yes, it could, but you are in extreme danger in getting into massive unrealized losses, right? Or realized if you decide to, you know, fear out of that position. No, do not do that, guys. Forget about the ones that are pumping aggressively. Look for the ones that haven't pumped yet. And Illuvium, hey, this is a, you know, there's a great shot here for an accumulation. What can I say? You may ask yourself, how come Illuvium or all of these altcoins that you mentioned, right? Illuvium, DAG, Celestia, or any of these other ones, why aren't they pumping? And Bitcoin is pumping, ADA is pumping, Avalanche, Polkadot has been pumping. Why are they? There's some meme coins pumping out eventually, guys, but meme coins have their own life. Why aren't there these other mid-cap coins pumping and Bitcoin is? And the large L1s are pumping as well. Why aren't they pumping? Why should I buy them? Because this is how it works. Screenshot this and realize on every single cycle, cryptocurrency cycle, this is how it works. Bitcoin breaks all-time high and it surges. Then the speculation moves down into the high caps and the mid cap, low caps. So this is why we're going to be streaming and talking about this, because, you know, the opportunities are, you know, the last opportunity is now, basically, right? So Bitcoin is moving. Bitcoin looks like it's just testing highs and rejecting and testing highs. We've got a lot of liquidity still, even above $83,000. So, you know, would expect that sweep, that sweep of the highs. We still haven't claimed all of that liquidity. So yeah, just expect those wicks, guys. It's extremely dangerous to short in this area. We do have some nice liquidity at the $83,000 level, above 83,000. So it's still hundreds of millions of dollars. It would be so nice. It would be so nice to get a major liquidity sweep of the lows. It would be so nice. Even though Aiden did provide that long setup already to all-time highs, but it would be so nice if we get that sweep, guys. It's being patient. You know, even though it would be nice to actually come down from these price levels and then go up. But this would be the long setup internally. And if we break down, then obviously we look for lowers. You know, we'd be looking for these lows to be swept. But yeah, it's just unstoppable. It's just unstoppable. Very shallow pullback. Shout out to Aiden that provided an epic long position right over here in the Legends trading community with stop loss at the low, providing the analysis of the waves here and realizing that this was a zigzag and that the low was this one. This is actually getting a beautiful bounce support from the VWAP, right? The session VWAP right there was providing the support of today. And when Aiden analyzed the waves, he very much realized that this could have been the end of this corrective structure, probably hitting the 50% Fibonacci to the dollar, hitting the 50% Fibonacci to the dollar from this movement up. Bullish CVD divergence, VWAP back to the highs. That was the long scalp from the Legends trading community today. Shout out to you, Aiden. Absolute legend. Uniswap, por favor, says Jonathan. We can take a look at Uniswap right away. Why not? Let's take a look at Uniswap. What's going on with Uni? I want to talk about the total crypto market cap as well a little bit, guys, just so you understand what is coming. What is coming? Bitcoin dominance still grinding up, getting some little pullbacks, but the altcoin season hasn't started yet, guys. It has not started yet. The epic altcoin season has not started yet, but we are just about to cross the 4-year cycle, right? Vertical line where things go crazy, right? And this is basically in between November and December, right? So Q1, we should be expecting some fireworks. Let's go right away. Alts waking up. They very much are. They are waking up without a doubt. Let's take a look at, guys, and if you are interested in trading or buying altcoins, there's multiple different options. Bybit has a great bonus of $500. Bybit is my favorite crypto trading platform. You got a great bonus down below, and if you want the fastest sign up, you do have Bluffin. Bluffin has a 10% cashback. It's the third link down below in the description. There's hundreds of altcoins to buy and to leverage trade. Take advantage of this 10% cashback from your initial deposit, guys. There's actually a competition going on, which I will be talking about tomorrow, okay? Just organizing that throughout the next 24 hours. Bitcoin might as well go to $100,000, right? Doesn't want to look back. Might as well just go to 100K. When do you think this cycle will realistically end? Well, a good moment, there could be two scenarios where it ends up late Q1, March, April. Okay, March, April, February, potentially. Well, I think, very likely in Q1, we're going to start taking profits once, we get those major swings to the upside. But just because this cycle is moving faster than the previous ones, okay? So just considering that we are breaking above all-time highs sooner than the 4-year cycles from, previous 4-year cycles. We also touched all-time high before the halving of this year. So you actually need to consider that this cycle could be a little faster, all right? So, the average, cryptocurrency analyst, right, an investor that has been here throughout the previous cycles, such as myself, we'll see that if it's a 4-year cycle, it should top out in November, December, right? Or October of 2025. But this cycle has been different. It's moving much faster than the previous ones, so we can anticipate that it could end before. So I'm saying around about Q1 is without a doubt, if we see a lot of the, Bitcoin hitting plus $100,000, altcoins already popping very aggressively, making 5, 10, 20x's, I will consider taking aggressive profits already in Q1 of 2025. Depending on the swings, right? I'll be here and we'll be analyzing. I was here throughout the previous cycle on Bitcoin, and I said to everybody, it will be fun to pull out that live stream throughout this area. Here is where I sold 25% of my entire crypto portfolio. Of course, then we had new highs and we had many altcoins going bananas in November of 2021. But where I sold 25% of my entire crypto portfolio, which was a lot, okay? I would have taken more profits eventually, but I was buying like crazy in 2018, 19, and 20, and got into major profits. And I did not want to sell, guys, but just by analyzing Bitcoin throughout this run-up, it did look like the blow-off top zone, especially because we were forming a Wyckoff distribution pattern that was playing out to the T, and this was the confirmation. The moment we lost the high-low momentum here, anybody that is not aware of a Wyckoff distribution pattern that eventually happens after a major cycle, let me just get that pattern right over here of a Wyckoff distribution, which you have right over here, which you basically create 3 peaks, right? And this is where people FOMOing even more. They expect higher levels, and this is where the whales sell at the peaks, right? This is why you create that double top, the triple top, and that is what's basically what was forming back in 2021. And we realized that this could have been a Wyckoff distribution, which it was. However, we got the confirmation with the first leg down here, right? We formed that 3 peaks and confirmed lower low. And this initial bounce was the dead cat bounce to get the heck out. It was like, guys, I'm getting the heck out with this bounce. Sold 25% of my Bitcoin holdings and 25% of my entire altcoin portfolio, except for Chainlink. But I had multiple, I had Ethereum, VeChain, had multiple different altcoins. And, you know, just realizing that this is the sign of weakness. So we will be looking at the charts and the extensions throughout the next coming months to say, guys, you know, I'm getting out, right? I'm getting out from what I bought here throughout 2018, 19, and 20. And I did sell 5% of my Bitcoin holdings the other day, guys, as we were crossing all-time high. But it's just a bit of profit, right? Take a bit of profit. This is why I'm willing to put some of that cash into altcoins. This is why I bought DAG, Constellation, because you make money flipping your Bitcoin into altcoins, because altcoins are the ones that, you know, are going to pop and make those serious gains. So there we go. Bitcoin got the pop to the upside, sweeping up that liquidity already. My goodness, there's nothing going to stop this train, is there? There's nothing going to stop this damn train. It's just going higher and higher. Shout out to Aiden that provided that long setup, beautiful, in the Legends trading community, based on a little bit of Elliott wave theory analysis, looking at the 5 impulsive moves to the upside, the corrective zigzag, supported by the VWAP confirmed bullish CVD divergence. Hop you on to the long position, get in the train, stop loss at the low. You're targeting the highs. Aiden, are you here in the comment section? Provided that beautiful long setup today, just a few hours ago, in the Legends trading community. People making bank here. Absolute legend. What can I say? What can I say? We are here. We live it every day. Andy, where do you check CVD divergence? There is many charts. You have EXO charts, which is a paid platform. You do have AGGR.trade, which is a free platform. So AGGR.trade. You also have it on CoinGlass. There's multiple ones, but I would say the easiest one to go to is AGGR.trade. You know, you have the one that comes as default. So yeah, AGGR.trade. If you want help with the setups, you know, join the Discord. You got the free Discord as well, where we have a very active community. The free Discord you can join, guys. A lot of people interacting, looking for opportunities, different charts, different trades. Join the free Discord. You know, you got a lot of people very active. What is this? What is this? We're just breaking out from the resistance of the higher highs. Guys, there's no limit here. Shorts, you know, not interested in shorts. Not interested in shorts. What's going on? Longs are the way to go, guys. Long those pullbacks like crazy and profit on the highs. Shoot. Shorted 83,300. I have to say, good luck with that. Good luck with that, my man. Where's your stop loss? I would really want to know where's your stop loss. If it's at the highs, then yeah, stay cautious, guys, in shorting here. This is no market to short when you're breaking at the highs. Look at this. We're already at 83,500 almost. Stay cautious. This is extremely complex to manage risk with these shorts here. Maybe you're putting a stop loss here randomly, but you know, or adding to position. This could absolutely fly. Why are so many people interested in shorting this massive bull market? I don't understand it. You know, the double tops, even the double tops are risky to short. Get in, get the heck out if you get the chance of the price moving a few $100s, because you're better set off longing the pullbacks, guys, in a massive bull run. Long the pullbacks. You got an epic long position today in the Legends trading community provided by Aiden here. I do provide different levels just like I do on YouTube, but the levels might not be hit. It would have been great to sweep up these lows and get into the long, but I was not paying attention to Aiden here, one of the coaches in the Legends community and Discord. Or, you know, he's saying, I'm already in the long, my man. You know, you're waiting down here for the sweep of the low, but I'm in the long already. My stop's at the low. Yeah, stay cautious, guys, shorting here, okay? I really seriously want you to be cautious. 88k tomorrow. Yeah, very possible, without a doubt. Biggest bull run ever. Yeah, I mean, when you break all-time high and you're in price discovery, it's like sky is the limit, guys. We've been waiting for this so long. You know, the amount of Bitcoin that I've been buying throughout the last few years, especially in this range, guys, it was just buy as much as you can. Buy. I actually stopped buying already around about $40,000. You know, I haven't been accumulating Bitcoin throughout this area of the last few months. But yeah, throughout 2022 and 2023, it was a buy every week if I can. And eventually now the profits are great. You know, sold 5% already, but not going to sell anymore till we get to 90,000. I think I will hold on. Yeah, 90,000 is going to be my next selling point. I will sell 5% at 90,000. And yeah, just need to, guys, we need to take profits. But I never sell all of my Bitcoin. But we need to take profits, that is for sure. Correction is coming, says J Bull. Would be interesting to see the extension. Some extensions here. Correction is coming. Yeah. Maybe. We're in price discovery, but wanting to look here at the possible extensions, right? My goodness. We just have multiple 1-2s, 1-2, 1-2s. I mean, there's this. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit, guys. Sky is the limit, without a doubt. I think maybe most of you haven't been in an epic bull run. And an epic bull run is train does not want to stop. You get these sharp pullbacks once in a while, but they just continue and continue and continue. So trying to predict the top here is really random. Really random. I mean, there could be some extensions, right? Taking a look from this pivot low to the pivot high. But we're just forming multiple 1-2s, 1-2s that we're just building up a third wave. You know, could this be the 1-to-1 extension that gets to the top? You know, it could extend to the 1.618, which is at 84,800. It's just this is no market to short, guys. It's no market to short at the moment. Doge pumping. Doge is doing insane. Doge has been doing incredibly well. Let's take a look at Dogecoin right away. But yeah, Dogecoin all-time high in the next coming weeks. Possibly, right? Possibly. My goodness, Dogecoin is on the move. It's in the third wave. You formed a double 1-2. You know, I'd speculate that we are in that third wave already. 1-2, 1-2, boom. This is just going to fly. It is flying, so absolutely insanity. AVAX also. AVAX is pumping. Avalanche. Yeah, I was looking for a little bit of a pullback, but we just ain't getting those pullbacks right now. Avalanche looks pretty good. I think it's still at great levels. Avalanche being one of the L1s that lags behind Solana, also Cardano. You know, when we take a look at Cardano here and we pull it out with the Avalanche chart, I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, let's just move this here to the left. And let's... Hold on a second. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the chart here compared. Look how Cardano is ahead of the game, right? It's one of the high caps. I'm not sure. I think Cardano has more. Yeah, is a higher cap L1 than Avalanche. Not by much, potentially. Yeah, Cardano is at 21 billion, 13 billion on Avalanche. Avalanche is lagging behind, but look at this. It moves basically the same, right? Let's just put Cardano here in the blue, just so you can see it. This is Cardano's price action that was mirroring basically the other L1s. Cardano is ahead of the game here regarding L1s, right? Without counting Ethereum and Solana. But you can see how the uptrend possibility for Avalanche is still very high. It's lagging behind. And look how it's mirroring the price action. It mirrored the price action throughout the, since history, right? So throughout the last few months, you can see it on the chart. And look at Cardano, how it's just popped out much more than Avalanche. So, yeah, Avalanche looks pretty damn good. Avalanche looks pretty damn good to continue to the upside. It's just breaking out from a descending neckline, which is an inverted head and shoulder. Expect higher with or without pullbacks. It just looks very bullish. Muy bullish. It looks muy bullish. Muy bullish. Guys, if you are interested in hopping on to some different crypto projects, Avalanche, Polkadot, many different altcoins. You have multiple exchanges down below where you do get insane bonuses. You got bluffing with the 10% cashback, guys. And also for leverage trading, the fastest sign up, you have it on bluffing. Great exchange, highly liquid, and they have proof of reserves. Check out the bonus down below for bluffing. You got 𝗬𝗫 with the lowest fees, and you got Bybit, which is the most, the one that with better history, right? Number one crypto trading platform for me is Bybit. Take advantage of that $500 US dollar tethered airdrop that you can use and keep the profits from that airdrop. Okay, you can trade the airdrop. This is, I mean, what can I say about Bitcoin? Bitcoin doesn't want to stop. Bitcoin does not want to stop. My man, sorry, I promised Uniswap. You are absolutely correct. I wanted to take a look at the total crypto market cap, but let's take a look at Uniswap right away, legends, because Uniswap it has to be the biggest decentralized swap on Ethereum, right? It is. I've been buying many different cryptos on Uniswap throughout the last few years. And what can we say about Uniswap? It looks very, very good. I have to say that the bottom was formed here in May of 2022. We did not claim the bottom, so we already have the initial waves starting from this point, and this very much looks like a double 1-2-1-2. You got the zigzag 3-wave corrective structure, and the epic long position was back here in August, September, right? Sweeping up that low in that zigzag. We're long position or buying Uniswap. This was the buying zone based on the zigzag and the double bottom. But it's still, I do still think it's at great price levels, right? You broke the lower high trend, and the momentum looks like it's gonna, obviously already seen that sign of strength. I think this is just building a massive multiple 1 2 1 2, something like Bitcoin. When we do take a look at Bitcoin throughout the last few months, right, few weeks, months, it just builded up multiple 1 2s, and I really didn't expect to break out so fast, right? But it did. But we just 1 2 1 2, you know, 1 2, boom boom boom, third wave build formation already. So it's just absolutely ripping. And it looks like altcoins are going to follow something very, very similar here. So if we believe, taking a look at Uniswap, for example, that we are going to get those pullbacks to get in at cheaper levels, I have my doubts. You know, I have my doubts. This is that we're possibly just going to get shallow pullbacks, very, very shallow pullbacks. So what is the best shallow pullback that we could get here on Uniswap? Well, eventually it's retesting the base of this resistance zone, which we kind of tested the wick here, but it would be nice to test, you know, the base here of this resistance support flip at a bare minimum, right? To say, look, I don't want to buy at the highs, I want to buy as we sweep the lows. So what it would be interesting here for Uniswap is see if it does manage to sweep up those lows from the last few days. And that would be the golden ticket. Shallow pullback, but sweep up the lows, form a zigzag from this pump. That's what we want to see, right? We want to see a three-wave corrective structure. Will it be a running flat right now and it rockets? It might, but the best shot here for Uniswap, either for a leverage trade or to buy up cheaper and, you know, profit from the momentum, it would be nice to get that sweep of the lows. And once you recover from the lows, it's your golden ticket, either if you're using a low leverage position with stop loss at the low, or you buying on spot, whatever is good. But I kind of want that zigzag, you know, get a bit of, you know, dip your toes here on the support zone, right? The resistance support flip, form that zigzag in an ABC move, and look for the next leg to the upside to claim the highs. The question is, you know, is this a running flat? Has this been the corrective move? It might be forming a potential pennant right over here, and it's just going to snap out here from the resistance in the next couple of days, right? Looking at the 4-hourly time frame, it would be nice to get the sweep of the lows. I would actually be willing to long that right away if we were to sweep the lows. So I'm going to set the alerts right there on Uniswap at the lows, because I will be willing to long this. We are at extreme bull market, sweeping up lows and getting back above them. And guys, this is not a long position as soon as we hit the level. If we break down, I will not be interested in that long position just as yet, but I would be interested if we get the sweep of the low and recovery back above. Then I can count a proper corrective structure in a zigzag and then look for the recovery back up to the highs. I want to long the fake out from the lows of this consolidation of the last few days. It's the only way to do it safely and manage risk accordingly, and just jump into the long. Right now in the middle of this triangle, yeah, you have the high chance that it could be bullish and it breaks out, but you know, where would you put your stop, right? Or no stop, right? Let's long with no stop, and if we move down, we'll add to the position. I'm not a huge fan of doing that. You know, you can get burnt by doing that kind of trading. So I'm not interested. Would remain patient with some alerts. If we sweep up the lows and get back above, I will get the alerts on my phone, and I will trade it from the phone if necessary, depending on where I am, right? So it's actually going to $90,000. Yeah, of course it is. Haven't you seen the title? Moon, you know, the classic Moon Boy title, $90,000 Bitcoin. Of course we are. We're going to 100K. Maybe not today, but yeah, guys, bull market. It's happening. The FOMO stage, bull market, hype. It's real. It's very much real. We had institution adoption in the last couple of years. We had the ETF approval this year. We had the largest ETF inflow just on Friday of $1.2 billion in one day, guys. $1.2 billion $1.3 billion, sorry. My bad. $1.3 billion on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was Thursday, not Friday. 600 million before that. Friday was 293 million. Still good enough. The inflows have been pretty crazy. It's been the largest inflow. Guys, you know, this is serious. This is serious stuff. It's happening. It's happening. And not surprised, right? We're not surprised. It's something that we've you know, with analysis, we're aware of corrections. We're aware of the range to continue. But the overall probability was to really see this regarding Elliott wave theory. Because I remember a few months ago, right? We had the bearish case scenario, right? This is it. Double top Bitcoin bear market. We had the bearish case of an ABC flat right there, which was extremely unlikely just because of the consolidation that we had. We were talking about this range being a reaccumulation, guys. This is a reaccumulation. Because why is it a reaccumulation? It is easy to understand. This is something that we've been talking about for many months in this range, and it's super simple to detect it. Okay, why is it simple to detect it? What are you on about? That was pure, you know, you were just guessing. No, it's just like realizing that this is a distribution coming from a major uptrend and forming those higher highs with increasing volume on the dips. When you have increasing volume at the highs, red volume, as you come down, the spike in volume happens as you reject. This is distribution. This is going to come down at some point. This is why I sold 25% of my entire crypto portfolio once we got the confirmation leg down. Was selling right over here before we go to lower levels. In this range, why was it easy to recognize that this was a reaccumulation? Because instead of forming higher highs and seeing red volume on the downside as we hit highs, which we did not, you're forming lower highs, and when you're seeing the volume increased is when you're sweeping the lows of this downtrend. You get in the buying pressure happening as you sweep up the lows. The buying pressure was coming in here, and the fact that you were forming lower highs here is like, yeah, there's no chance. You know, they're not selling here as in to sell for a bear market. They're selling to buy up the lows of the range. And, you know, taking a look at Elliott wave theory, it was pretty much obvious that the highest probability that this was a wave 4 formation. It was very long. It was very shallow compared to the leg here to the upside. We had the initial wave 1, wave 2 in a flat, wave 3, and a classic long wave 4. Long and shallow. And now we have the last stage of the bull run, right? Which could be an extended fifth wave. It can be an extended with the fifth wave. It can be a shallow fifth wave. You know, there's just really no targets for a fifth wave. It could be an extended fifth wave, which means it's larger than the third wave. And, you know, at a bare minimum, you could be looking at, you know, yeah, $100,000. But you also have the cup and handle, right? Cup and handle was also, you know, the confidence of this actually being very impulsive. You know, this was likely going to break the highs. You have the nice round cup and handle formation that just broke a few weeks ago, the resistance. And just a classic cup and handle pattern that did happen on gold as well, guys. It did happen on gold this year. It only broke the resistance on gold, and it was a multi-year cup and handle. And I know these patterns sound silly. These patterns sound very silly, but they are very effective, and you see them throughout multiple charts every, you know, consistently. You know, we can pull out the gold cup and handle, and the projection on this cup and handle, which is textbook. It's a textbook cup and handle. And the projection from this cup and handle, guys, we are looking at plus $100,000, and this could take a few months. The thing about a breakout of a cup and handle, you move fast. When you break all-time high, you move very, very fast compared to the multi-year consolidation that you've had. It's going to be fast. It will be a few months to actually see the increases, right, of the price of Bitcoin. It's going to happen very, very fast compared to the multi-year, right, cup and handle formation. When we pull out the gold chart and we take a look at the cup and handle, the multi-decade, not multi-decade, multi-year, which is almost a decade, cup and handle formation, gold is getting a bit of a pullback throughout the last few days. But you can see that cup handle formation and the breakout that happened this year only took a few months of massive uptrend momentum. So, you know, we are basically in the initial stages of the breakout on Bitcoin. So, you know, we are expecting fast, relatively fast price action, and I mean a few months of momentum to continue very, very aggressively. So yeah, anyway, just something that I wanted to point out there. A few months seems like a few more days of this and it will be over. Well, yeah, depends on how fast we move, right? I mean, if we do get to $100,000 by 2 weeks, right? If we are already trading at $100,000 in 2 weeks, I am going to scale out, guys. Despite Bitcoin going to $200,000 or $150,000 or $90,000, and that's the peak of the bull run, I am selling, okay? Just to be aware that obviously Bitcoin is my biggest holding in my portfolio. I already sold 5% at all-time high, and I will be selling another 5% at $90,000, and I'll sell another 5% at $100,000. That's if we get there, right? But we need to take some profits without a doubt. All-time highs is to take profit, not to buy. Simple. So if you're just joining the game right now, Bitcoin is really not the crypto you should be eyeing. We're taking a look at several different altcoins that they're the ones that are going to bring some epic gains, which is we're still at the right moment. Illuvium looks very good. DAG, which is Constellation, looks very good. So the gains will be made on some altcoins. Andy, you say to take profits, but you still hold Chainlink. Bernie, you're damn right. Yeah, Chainlink is the one that I've held since 2019. I bought my first Chainlink holdings at $1.60, and I still hold the bags and actually been buying more. Never took profit on Chainlink, and I did say that I would be taking profits on Chainlink when it hits $100, but I think I will get out already at all-time highs, or even before that, depending on the next wave extension on Chainlink. I am considering taking profits on Chainlink, depending on this third wave extension that we are forming here, because I've had enough. I've got a bag that is too big. It's too big of holding, and if I'm speculating on a wave 3 here, the 1.618, $38, I would be very happy. I would have massive gains already on Chainlink here. I'm being impatient now. So I mean, I think I will scratch some profits on Chainlink at $38 just to stay on the safe side, right? We just really don't know if we're going to hit all-time highs on all crypto projects. We're going to have to see the timing of Bitcoin. I've been buying Chainlink throughout the last couple of years as well here in this zone of $6-7. So, I'll be happy with those profits if we get to 36. But I will be not selling all of my Chainlink, that is for sure. I will hold a big bag just in case, we do actually fly through all-time high. It's one of the most solid crypto projects, in my opinion, in the crypto blockchain industry. So anyway, Legends. Let's continue here. My goodness, with the comment section. Let's continue. Bernie, you damn you. You say to take profits, but you still hold Chainlink. Yes, I know. I have it's a love-hate sentiment that I have with Chainlink. And don't marry your crypto, guys. Don't marry your investments. And I married Chainlink. I said I'll never sell Chainlink until it hits $100. But I'm thinking of getting divorced from Chainlink because it's you know, depending on how it performs throughout the bull run, we'll be analyzing the situation. But you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for a change. So we will consider taking profits once we hit the highs of March. We'll analyze very carefully, guys, because when you see the profits, you know, when I saw the profits on Chainlink from $50, which I was buying at $1.60 throughout 2019, when I was seeing these profits from the 1,000 of Chainlink that I bought here come down like this on me, I was like, you idiot. It was a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. So I was happy with the profits from other cryptos, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, VeChain, other altcoins that I sold as well. But Chainlink was my biggest altcoin bag. And I rode it all the way up and all the way down. But I bought some more here, so not taking the chance this time. I will be, you know, scare profit taking. I'll be like, you know, you might not hit all-time high, so I'm just going to be taking some profits right now. You know, I'm not going to do the same mistake from the previous cycle. Even though I do realize that all-time highs could be smashed. It's just, I will scale out. Just as I scaled in here, you know, I will think about scaling out on that third wave because I don't know how strong it can be. But we'll be analyzing the situation as well once we get that move. But we need to scale out, guys. We need to scale out. Chained to Chainlink. I was chained to Chainlink. Yeah, still am. I still am. It happens, guys. You know, it happens. Rode all the way up and rode it all the way down. And bought more. You know, it's like... But anyway, I realize it's a good investment anyway, regardless. It doesn't matter. You just wait for the next cycle. 𝗬𝗫𝗍, please. Shall we take a look at 𝗬𝗫𝗍? Tia, Celestia. We did take a look at Celestia throughout yesterday. I did buy some Celestia. Very good project. I think it's not the greatest zone, but I did buy at these levels. Have to say, I don't mind because I'm willing to ride the corrective move. It doesn't matter. But this is, whew, this is good. This is, for me, is no bear flag. This is no bear flag continuation to the downside. This is a selling pressure exhaustion zone where it's going to be a reaccumulation area for the pop to the upside in the next coming weeks. Regardless, getting smaller dips or not, this is a full recipe for a reversal. I like it. Not interested in here, or here, but I'm interested once you've been sideways, you know, moving sideways for a few months. So Celestia is without a doubt a good option. And I actually bought this on Bybit. You know, there I have it here, right there. I bought just over $12,000 worth of Celestia, and I bought it on Bybit, guys. If you are interested in buying many altcoins or even, you know, leverage trading some altcoins, Bybit is the place to go because they have been active for over 5 years. You do get that great bonus. You get a $500 airdrop down below, guys, using Bybit, and you can buy all of these different altcoins on Bybit, and you can leverage trade lots of altcoins there as well. You get a $500 airdrop, guys, with the link down below if you sign up. And if you can't trade on Bybit, you know, you can potentially use Bluffin. Bluffin is you have the fastest sign up with an email and password, and you get 10% cash back. There's also hundreds of altcoins on Bluffin. That is if you can't sign on Bybit. You got the links down below, okay, guys, for the exchanges where you get those bonuses. So let's take a look at 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽, because I had 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽. I sold my 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽 at a 4-5x profit on the previous cycle. 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽. Yeah, DGB. I remember this one. I actually held some 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽 on the previous cycle. It did, I think it did about a 15x, and then it dumped on me, and I sold all of it at a 5x. So I didn't maximize profit on 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽. I still made a a good return, but I did not sell when I had to sell. I did not sell the top, right? Selling the top is close to impossible. But let's take a look at 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽 right away. DGB. Supposedly 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝘆𝗽 was going to be the faster version of Bitcoin. I remember, 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽 is proof of work, and it's supposed to be money, right, as well. It's like a currency. That was the whole purpose, but it was faster, safer than Bitcoin, right? You get these altcoins that come up with the idea of it's a better version of Bitcoin. It is proof of work, proof of support. I think I said proof of support, proof of work. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽. Just looking at the chart by itself, testing the bottom levels from 2022 and 2023 as well, it just looks a good zone to buy. We're already getting a pretty nice pop here the last few days. You want to buy these lows, guys, when you're at rock bottom levels and you retest the lows from rock bottom levels. This is why DAG Constellation is a great buy. It's just a great buy. The chart looks amazing. The project is amazing. The partnerships, the roadmap, it hasn't moved yet, right? So it's like, wow. Constellation DAG for me personally is just a great buy. So 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽, yeah, we did get a little run up already the last few days, so it has pumped. It looks like wants to pop out from this descending momentum, so it is ready for the flip. It is ready to flip. It could be okay levels for accumulation still. I do think it will thrive. Will it do as good as the previous cycle? I mean, potentially not, or maybe yes. But it's just good zone. It's still in a good zone. It's just popping out here, popping its nose out. 𝗬𝗬𝘆𝗽, could be a good deal. Could be a good deal. Still at okay levels, but this is why you want to buy up these lows, guys. When you got a base from the bear market from last year, you got a base, and you come back down to the base. This is no zone to panic or to. This is a zone to buy. You're testing the lows from the bear market. You buy there. You need to buy as you get beneath that level. This is why Constellation DAG, when I take a look at it, it's basically at rock bottom levels. So we want to buy there, because then you get these pumps, right? Then you get these pumps at some point, and likely continuation to the upside. Stay cautious. Next coming days could see a little bit of a pullback, right? But everything points out that we're good. Legends, thank you. So hi, an idea where BTC goes from here. Andy, probably wise. We're wrong. Are we going up or down? It's a bit confusing here right now. It says mad highest probability on the price of alt's direction. Like I said, it's just Bitcoin's just ripping, guys. Bitcoin's just ripping. It's going to take time. Like I mentioned throughout this, 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫, God bless you. Happy 85K. Lol, I sold 20% spot. 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫, my man, much love to you. I sold 5% of my Bitcoin holdings at all-time high once we broke them just a few days ago. So I'm planning to sell 5% at $90,000. My goodness, we got 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫. Stop bringing fear, my man, into the stream. Sold Sold 20% of his spot bags. Man, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, because I would want to sell. You're an absolute legend. I would want to sell right now. If 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏 sold 20% of his entire Bitcoin holdings, my man, don't say that. Next spot to sell is 99K. My man, don't say that to me. Come on. Bro, don't say that you've sold 20% of your spot bags here, because you're making me wanting to sell more Bitcoin, and I don't. I trust you. I trust you, Jason. Shout out to you, Jason, guys. If you don't follow 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏, go and check him out. He's here right now in the comment section. He has to have the best crypto technical analysis live streams out there. The most entertaining, that is for sure. He's an absolute legend, guys. Shout out to you, Jason. Go and check him out. He is here right away in the comment section, guys. 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏𝗏, much love to you, brother. I'm not sure if he's gone live today already or not, but he does a live every day. He should be going live at some point. You need to go and check out his lives, guys. You will get so much value and you will have a great time. That is without a doubt. I sold because it's been my plan to sell 80 since 17K. Yeah, very, very true. We need to have a plan, right? My plan was to sell 5% once we cross all-time high, and the next plan is to sell 5% at $90,000. So we need to scale out. We need to have a DCA strategy, you know, in, DCA out. Dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out, right? We're not going to sell the top. We do not know where the top is going to be. We don't want to sell all of our Bitcoin, so we just need to have a, you know, take a bit of profits as we, you know, as we move to the upside. Never sell all of your Bitcoin, but make sure to take some profits as we do go to the upside. We don't know if we're going to 100K or if we're going to 500K, right? So don't sell everything, because if we go to 200K and you sold, you know, 70% of all your entire Bitcoin, then you'll be like, oh, I sold too much. So the best strategy is to scale out slowly and consistently, just as we were scaling in slowly and consistently throughout the bear market. You know, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here. You just don't know where the bottom is going to be, right? So you have a very good average entry, and here you have a very good average exit zone. So it's just the way to do it, guys. There's no other successful way. Nobody's going to buy here, you know, $10 million worth of Bitcoin at the exact bottom and sell at the exact top in this cycle. Nobody knows where it is. So DCA in, DCA out is just the easiest, simple way to profit from the market. It's super easy and simple. So 𝗬𝗏𝘆, my man, shout out to you. We got 𝗬𝗏𝘆 here in the comment section, guys. If you don't follow 𝗬𝗏𝘆, that provides also insane technical analysis. He also has his YouTube channel. He is a coach in the Legends trading community and provides great education. Go and check out 𝗬𝗏𝘆, guys. He is absolutely awesome. 𝗬𝗏𝘆, shout out to you, my man. Shout out to you, my man, 𝗬𝗏𝘆. Just gonna put your YouTube right away in the pinned comment. Go and check out 𝗬𝗏𝘆, guys. He is a coach in the Legends trading community and also provides that insane technical analysis every day. Right, Legends, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining today's stream. My goodness, we've been over 2 hours, but it's bull market, guys. I know it's bull market. We've talked about a few altcoins, good opportunities. We will be checking them out very, very soon. We'll be back tomorrow with more analysis, more data. If you want more in detail scenarios, setups, and analysis, make sure to join the Legends trading community, guys. That is where the magic happens. That is where you are taking your trading to the next level. You have educational content, the modules to learn how to trade successfully, and that is where we provide setups and scenarios every single day, just like the latest one from Aiden. Beautiful scalp long position that you could have held that long position he provided this exact long setup just a few hours ago on Bitcoin, right over here on this corrective move that we had from, and we just pumped already over $2,500 from that long setup that he provided in the Legends trading community, guys. That is where the magic happens. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.